Welcome, connoisseurs of fine common cardboard, to today's live stream. Glad to have you. We'll be starting shortly. Thanks for coming. That's right. It is time. Let's send it. Yeah. Welcome, connoisseurs of fine common cardboard, to today's live stream. We've got a great pod of people here. We've got some new community members. Thank you all for showing up. We've got position one. We've got Dreammeister or Dresmeister here with Najal the Storm Runner in position one. We've got Jonathan here in position two on Keskit the Flesh Sculptor, partnered with Malcolm Keen-Eyed Navigator. In position three, we have Regaligator on Imoti Celebrant of Bounty doing cascade things. And then myself following up in position four with Rilsa Rael Kingpin. Dreysmeister, would you like to lead us off with that ponder and island?
Yes, I pondered, I didn't shuffle, I reorganized, and then I drew. And I am done.
That's a start that Bosch and Roll would be proud of. Island, ponder, keep.
Yeah, I thought about shuffling real long and hard, but
Yeah.
it's fine.
Command tower into a changeling outcast and pass.
Awesome.
He's coming for that initiative.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
coming for it.
He sure is.
Exactly.
Wild growth.
Yeah,
Pass.
unblockable weenies are pretty good
They
in
are.
a deck that ain't trying to get the initiative of
Pass.
the monarch at some point.
Yep.
Next turn.
Efficient, evasive, value-generating creatures are.
All right. Path of Ancestry, pass.
And Dreysmeister looks like a little your screen is cut off there. Just a heads up.
Oh,
Tip
do you want
two.
more lands on screen? I tend to just kind of tuck the
Tuck 'em
lands
back.
down here.
Yeah. Helps with the
Arcane
spell table.
Signet.
So, okay.
I'll tap the Arcane Signet for a Springleaf Drum. And I will swing at Najal with a 1/1.
I don't have any blockers.
Cool.
I take a damage.
Ravamati
29 more to go.
says
I'll
Imoti,
pass.
excited to see that. In Keskit plus Malcolm, Najal seems interesting and Rilsa is just good. This will be a fun match. Absolutely. Welcome, Ravamati.
Rilsa is just good. That is a good explanation of this.
Mere good stuff.
3. Farhaven Elf.
Nice.
You go and get
There's
yourself
a
some
lot of
blue
ramping
mana.
going on right now.
I'm gonna go get an island. in my path.
It's only the beginning of the ramping.
And they did ramp. And there was great ramping.
Comes in tapped. Good going.
All right. Cool. We're
I think
gonna
you've probably just earned yourself the honor of getting hit by the next unblockable.
playing an
one.
island and playing a Basilica Screecher, and I'll pass the turn.
Uh-oh.
And
Next
then,
turn.
yep, go ahead.
I'm just gonna play another tap land. You got a Flame Breather.
Oh, hello.
And that's it for me.
Sup, dude.
Cool.
I like
Just-
this.
Just looking to ping a little.
Island.
It's chill.
Nobody.
Tap 2 for a Mind Stone.
Mm.
So a lot of ramp.
Mhm.
Tap 3 and cast Malcolm. Combat.
Oh no, it's a
Ryan.
pirate.
Yep.
It is a pirate, and it can't be blocked, Ryan. It's a
Yep,
1/1.
pick one.
Cool. I will create a treasure upon hit.
Uh-oh.
Let's see. Gonna tap my Malcolm for a mana, cast this Chromatic Star,
My
and
gosh.
pass my turn.
Do you have any cards left in your hand?
Yeah, two cards.
Okay.
Next turn.
All food for. Oops, sorry. I gotta.
Forest. I'll at 5 for Imoti.
She's here.
Cascade 5.
Oh,
Oh,
my
Couldn't
gosh.
be better.
Wow.
Well, I got initiative
That's a fascinating development.
Turn 3.
when we were worried about gas.
Huh.
Yeah, I feel like you didn't have a initiative in this deck last time you were playing Imoti.
No, it has initiative now.
It's already working for you.
You sure
I
do.
So I'll go get that land.
Oh my god, I've got the most amazing progressive techno track going right now. I gotta share this with chat.
Island. And do I swing? I'm gonna go to combat. I don't think I'm gonna. I don't know. I'm gonna swing one at Jonathan,
Good call.
I'll take the 1.
and I will pass.
Okay. Untap. Okay. Well, let's see. How serious are you holding on to that that initiative there, Regaligator? You trying to hoard it?
I mean, I have it. Should I be concerned about losing it?
I mean, you will lose it to the changeling outcast.
True.
Are you? Let's see. I think there's.
Are you wanting it? Are you trying to
I would love to
ask
come get
for
it. I would like to come get it. Yeah.
You have an
But it doesn't.
offer?
I don't think it changes the outcome for you at all because you just take one either way. So you take one from me, or you take one from the changeling outcast.
Now
It
that's
gives you a
steal.
land, Ryan, and like for no effort.
Yeah.
Don't.
Okay,
He's got a blocker.
that's fine.
Hmm.
He's got a blocker. So I'm gonna just go ahead and go to combat and swing one at you, Jonathan.
No blocks.
Okay, and then we're gonna play this land, and we're gonna play Audacious Thief, and I'm going to pass the turn.
Alrighty. I accidentally hit next turn earlier, so I'm gonna manually untap
You're all good.
this stuff and draw this card.
We got turn order tracked on my side, so you're totally fine.
Okay. What to do now? How about preordain? Cast trigger.
Yep,
Yep. Or take one.
my body is ready.
Scry to draw a card.
And Ravamati, would you confirm that the audio levels are all good and that they all sound about the same between myself and the 3 other players? You just give me a thumbs up on that.
I'll leave that on top, and I'll draw this card. Okay. You guys want me to try to fit my graveyard up here too?
Yeah, if you could in the corner, just so that people have see it.
Easy enough.
Oops.
Looks like you might need to zoom out a little bit at some point, just if your board gets clogged.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, you cross that
My
river when you get
experience, I
there.
never get too many permanents in play, but we'll find out. I'm gonna play this island though. What am I doing? Am I also going to try to convince Regala to give me the initiative?
I think the answer was no. I didn't have any
Yes, but
leverage to
whose
What do you
answer?
threaten.
have to offer? Is this a political bargain? What do you? I just am
Here.
sitting here with it.
Nah, he just
Here.
wants it.
He
No
just wants it.
political, just wants it.
I'll cast psychic hypnotist.
Oh boy, getting exciting. Trigger. I'll take one.
Yeah.
We'll take another one.
Everybody take damage. I'm going to put this on the Changeling Outcast.
Oh my god. Yeah.
So you get this.
Okay.
Yep.
Free.
Oh, nice. You made a token. Should I put this? Where should I put this card?
Just on the field somewhere,
Yeah, on
in case
your
it
board
matters for
somewhere,
devotion
yeah.
or something.
All right, we'll just set it over here. Yep, it's goaded, it's pumped, and when it attacks, I get to scry. That's gonna be all for me.
Cool. I'll head to my turn. Draw. Play a land. Let's see. Combat. Changeling at the Imoti player, and there's 2/2 flying at you. Let me think. I'll swing it at Ryan.
Mm-hmm. Taking 2.
Trying to take 3.
I get a scry trigger. Scrying 2.
We get 2 treasures.
Slap this over here. Who knows? I might get it back.
I've got a lot
Thanks,
of mana.
Ravamati. Appreciate it.
Let's see. Second main. Gonna cast my other commander, Keskit. And 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. All right.
I think I'll order these like that.
I'll tap 2 and play this Kite's Thayor Corsair. It's another pirate.
You got some permanents in play over there.
I do. And I'll pass my turn.
Going the fuck off.
I'll put an island into play.
Oh, you didn't go for the. Oh, did you get the initiative, Jonathan?
Oh yeah, I did. I need to search for that land.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And token.
And just as a heads up too, when we're doing it on Moxfield playtest, make sure to have and Jonathan, you know this, but the both the unflipped version of the initiative, and then the Undercity next to each other, because it is an emblem, just like Monarch.
Okay.
Just to track who has the initiative, because there will be many of us who are in dungeons at the same time. So.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Sounds good to me.
That makes sense. Let's just keep climbing up.
Onward and upward.
He just keeps
that.
ramping and ramping.
Let's go ahead and get another
This one.
comes in tapped. And then the other three. Let's just ramp some more. This is Pilgrimage.
Nice.
Switch up to 2, put 1 on the battlefield,
Yep, specifically
Mania.
forests.
and then great. Alright. Combat. I don't think I swing, because no. Does that like?
Does not have flying.
It
Only
is
when
good.
attacking.
Oh,
Nope, only when attacking him.
Free.
Yeah, I'll take it back. Swing 1 at you.
Yeah, no blocks. I'll take one.
Okay. And I will get. Don't want to scry. I scry. I'm gonna scry too.
Yeah, try not to hit another ramp spell.
Mm-hmm.
Good call.
Yeah, count.
Hard to say no to counters, though.
Yeah. But I'll get the token up again in a second. Oh wait, it's over here. Even better.
And did you scry or put counters?
I'm gonna play scry.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, I'll keep.
What's the best way to scry in Moxfield?
Yeah,
You
I'm
just
trying
pull
to
the
figure
cards
it
out of your library one at a time and put them somewhere where it's not visible.
That makes sense.
Because generally speaking,
just
if you
make sure
think
it's not
about
on the
like
camera.
this object that I've got here between my hands, when you maximize your space, like I've got on my setup here, you're only using like 2/3 or half of the available space. So everything that's on like the right side of my window is like you can't see it, you know.
Okay.
Yeah. So
And I'm good. Pass.
okay, I'm gonna draw for turn. That's fun. Well, let's see. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to let's see. What am I doing? Yeah, we're gonna play this island, and I'm going to go to combat and swing the Basilica Screecher at you, Jonathan, and the Audacious Thief at you, Regaligator. And there's a trigger on Audacious Thief, which is going to say when I attack, draw a card and lose a life. So I will do that. Lose a life, draw a card, and then we'll go to anything.
Yeah, no blocks.
No blocks.
Okay, cool. I will gain the initiative. copy that, flip it. We're going to add a counter here. Tuck that up there. And so we're going to go and fetch up a swamp. There it is. Put that into my hand. And then I'm going to pay 1, 2, 3 for a latchkey fairy casted with the prowl cost. And then I'm going to pay 1 to extort it with the Basilicus creature.
Nice. And you get a draw.
You've got a fairy or a rogue.
I do. Audacious Thief
Oh,
is
that
a
is
rogue.
a rogue.
Yes.
Nice.
Surprise!
You say we
That is
lost
some
a life?
interesting tech.
Yep. Absolutely.
There's a couple of good Prowl cards.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Okay, cool. And then I will pass the turn. Yeah, Rilsa Rael is also a rogue too. So that is part of the reason.
Rogue tribal deck.
Yeah, it's a human rogue, and so that means humans and rogues in the deck all get benefits from Path of Ancestry as well. So
Understood.
It was a steady evolution over time from like Passageway Seer, where you've got the big value creatures, to like efficient flying, aggressive, evasive creatures.
I like it. Yo, homie, you want to give me that? You want to give me that initiative?
Oh, it's all yours.
Oh, excellent. Combat.
Yeah.
Swinging at you with a 1/3.
Coming in. All right, baby. Let's take it.
All right.
It's all yours, man.
You get the initiative.
The world is your burrito.
How do you do this?
Okay,
Just
so you'll
search
go
the initiative. It will
yep,
show up.
the initiative, yeah. And I think you do need to do token.
No, you don't.
You don't? Oh, okay, nice.
No.
There we go.
It just token is just like a way to, and then if you do X when you're hovering over it, it'll copy it. And then if you press F, it'll turn it over. There you go. Bingo. Yep, and then you just add counters there and get easy.
Hooray! View library. We're gonna go.
It would be sweet if they came up with a better way to track the initiative through Moxfield. I don't know how they would do that. It would have to take some special coding, but
Yeah, I'm gonna play that mountain.
oh yeah, and I am going to lose the initiative there.
Yeah, I don't know. I just want to do the thing once before I lose. I'm gonna cast Najal.
Yep.
I get a scry trigger from this land, the Path of Ancestry. I'll put it on the bottom. Okay, that's all for me.
All right, go to my turn. Draw. Play a swamp. All right, let's do combat. Let's see. Ryan has a flying. So Ryan, this free changeling outcast will come at you. Malcolm will come at Najal, and this 2/1 will gain flying when it attacks, and it will go at Imoti.
No blocks here.
Can't block. Take two.
You're swinging like you're in a gut or an amber deck.
He's swinging like he wants treasures.
Yep. 1,
Yeah,
2,
get
3.
free treasures.
That's right.
1.
Wow.
That's a lot of
This
treasures.
is a little out of control.
Yeah, but I don't have cards to use the mana.
You know what you
for.
could do,
Let's see if I get any.
Jonathan. Let me recommend that you just do 1 treasure token, and then you just put a counter on it.
Yeah, that'll be.
I think that's a lot.
Yeah,
a lot
the rate
easier.
you're generating treasures. that
Yeah,
might be-
yeah.
Right. Yep. 4 treasures right now. Keskit activation.
Yep.
Take 1, 2. The swamp will go into my graveyard. Oh, I had a initiative, didn't I?
Yes.
Nope.
Counters or scry?
Well, now you do.
Well, a bit too late to scry, so I'll put counters on something. This, the changeling. I'll put it on Malcolm. 2 counters. All right. Second main.
That's one of those moments where if you put the counters on the changeling, then the changeling dies. That's the smart play.
Yeah, he's already got +2/+2. Don't
Yeah.
be greedy.
Playing
Yep, don't be
Urgolem's
greedy.
Eye,
Nice.
more mana, because why not?
Yep.
It's always nice getting commanders out of
Guardian
bulk
Idol for more mana.
My
I have
God.
that. I know.
If only you
And-
could have scried away the ramp.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know,
It's
this
just
is
gonna get fed to the
yeah,
Keskit.
exactly. Yeah, and this
you
is
know?
why, just as a moment, I want to explain this concept too. The building in Pauper Commander around a lot of ramp through mana rocks is really smart because there's a lot of commanders that take advantage of an excess of ramp to generate either board presence or card advantage. And because sometimes you're in black, you also get to play cranial plating. So keep that in mind, folks, when you're building your decks. This is a great example of that, right? Like you've got so many mana rocks in play, and late game, if you don't need them, you just turn them into cards. Like, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
Yep. Now that you mention that, I forgot to put cranial plating in this deck. Oh,
What? Oh my God, my dude.
I know.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
That would be
6,
pretty
7,
good right
8,
now if I
9.
attach it to Malcolm.
It would kill people. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got nothing else to do. I'll pass my turn.
All right.
So heating up fast.
A little bit.
Hmm.
Well, let's just play the forest.
Oh, I missed 2 scry triggers when you swung with the changeling. Can I have those?
Is it a
Yeah.
May?
2 blue. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh yeah, it is
Five.
it's not a May.
I'm gonna move 1 to the bottom and keep this one on the top.
Actually, I'm gonna just tap out real quick. So let's just go ahead and
Tapping out. Oh
go
my
on
God.
an adventure.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. Wow.
We use all our mana here.
Wow.
We
Okay,
use
so
all our
a cascade for 2, right? Is that what this is? No, it's not. Oh well,
It'd be a
actually,
cascade. I'm
no.
doing the adventure, and then I have enough after that to.
Does the
Cast it.
adventure trigger the
No,
cascade?
so the adventure
The
does not
adventure won't,
trigger.
but he's casting it as
Yeah,
well. So
yeah.
what are you targeting with the adventure, with the capsizing wave?
That is a great question.
Yeah, you got Mr. Blue Man over there.
Hmm.
Yeah, dude.
Stop you from having
It could
fun.
be the yeah, but I mean, well, yeah, I guess that is true. So you should tap your mana so that it reflects just the 2 first, because if it does
That
get
makes sense.
countered because you target something that that somebody doesn't want, then
Yep.
you actually won't get to cast the adventure. So, I mean, the funny thing here is that as much as you want that adventure, there's just there's yeah, I don't know how much you want to tag the Najal, and my stuff just draws cards or is really cheap. But yeah,
Yeah, what you doing?
It's a good idea. Well,
Keskit tends to be the engine, but it's also not exactly something we're dying to. So
yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's only a bounce, so
Yeah,
yeah,
it's only a bounce. I'm just gonna
Keskit
go
decks
with
tend to be pretty central around the Keskit as the card advantage. But
I'm gonna target the casket.
Sure. This will get bounced.
yep.
Okay. Now,
now the big Cascade.
Slam down a
Oh.
6/6.
Give us like a
It's like a small
a
ramp spell.
benthic giant.
there you go. What did you
No.
say there?
Another ramp
Oh,
spell.
this is the sad.
Oh,
Everybody.
ramp dwarf.
The thing that
Okay.
Cascade players everywhere hate is
Is
this
hitting more
exact
ramp with it.
interaction. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
Yeah.
all
that
right.
has to
It's fine.
happen.
It helps him cast the
Yeah.
next cascade
Yeah.
spell.
Let's go to combat.
John has the initiative.
He does have the initiative.
I have the most health.
You have the most health. Let's see, what would I give with the next one? I could goad. Or trash
Both's pretty good.
Goad is pretty good. Yeah.
There's
I'll
also
swing
the
one.
life as well, which is just although you scried, so you can't actually. Yeah, it's probably goad.
Yep.
Yeah, the lose 5 life is the.
So
Yep,
one at
I'll
Jonathan.
I'll take that.
I'll get the initiative and I'll add a counter. And let's see. I will definitely goad. But what do I goad?
So I got this big scary Najal over here. You could go with that.
If you
You
go by
could-
changeling, it can only go at Ryan.
Yeah, I
Is
was
that true?
kind of thinking that. Yeah,
Can't attack
Oh,
me.
oh yeah, yeah. That's true. That's true.
but then do I get a Malcolm in the air?
You'll get swung.
been
You're gonna
getting them
get swung at one way or another. That will happen because he wants to maximize his token or his treasure generation, right?
Yeah,
At this point, I've got enough treasures to be honest.
But
yeah, he
that's
can do
still
whatever
your
he
that's
wants
still your
to.
play
He just
pattern,
needs
right?
the option to it.
Yeah, you're still doing that for sure. So
Maybe.
it might be like the nothing can really yeah. I'm probably going to be poking at you for one to get the initiative with the Basilicus creature if that informs your decision making.
I'm just gonna go
I'm
Malcolm.
doing is going to be a complete secret and mystery. No
Malcolm
one
is
knows what I
goaded.
might attempt to do with Major.
And that is my turn.
What are you goading?
Malcolm.
Okay,
Sure.
cool. Got it. All right, I will draw for turn.
Hey, stop trying to use Jonathan to kill people. That's what I'm doing.
I'm gonna play Swamp.
Good idea.
Look at this beautiful, just like basics, baby, just basics.
It's good, clean
God,
magic.
I know this deck just
Fundamentals.
this deck
That's
just
what
really
they
ticks a lot of boxes that I didn't know I had, and that's one of them. Finally, I'm
Chessmaster,
playing.
did I swing at you with Malcolm?
You did.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Did
can
I
you
not
check
mark it?
the commander damage? Just 2. Just in case.
Oh yeah.
It is a
that
4/4
won't
right
matter.
now.
It is a 4/4.
Yep,
Like respect, it is a 4/4.
yep, for sure.
Is that the first time you hit me with it? I think you hit me with the
Yep.
changeling the other time. I'm not.
Yeah. I just hit you with it once, and I hit Ryan with it once.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep. Okay, so let's do this. We're going to go to combat. Any responses to going to combat? Yeah, any responses to going to combat?
Nope.
Okay. I will attack. Okay, Audacious Thief at Jonathan, Basilicus Creature at you, Regaligator, and then we're gonna do. Let's see. Well, that's kind of fascinating. There's so many interesting interactions in this deck. I love it. We're gonna swing the Latchkey Fairy at boy. I think it'll be Meister.
Okay.
So there's going to be a trigger. I'm going to lose a life from the Audacious Thief. I'm going to draw a card. And then, yeah, we'll go to damage.
Yep. No blocks.
All right. I'm going to gain the initiative. I'm going to put a counter on here. I'm going to put +2/+2 on the Basilicus creature.
Mm-hmm.
Although it could be said that the Audacious Thief would be the better target.
Yeah, drawing cards is nice.
Maybe that is the correct thing, actually. Yeah, actually, let's backtrack on that. And we'll just
a 5/2 fly or 5. What is it? 3
a 3
flyer.
3/4 flyer is good, but it always gets through, right? Whereas this
But if you hit the fairy.
Eventually will not get through.
That's true.
So that's kind of the idea there. Keep the cards coming. This card, by the way, is freaking Bob, dude. It's Dark Confidant, but you only lose 1 life.
The 2/2.
Yeah, this thing is really good.
Yeah, it's working.
I've been I've been impressed with it. Okay, so
there's a blue version of it as well.
A blue version of yeah, Jesse and Thief.
Audacious Thief. No, there's one that triggers on attack.
Oh, really?
Yeah. In blue.
Oh,
it's free mana as well.
What? Oh man, okay. Well, somebody in chat, you want to pull that up and find it for me?
I think I have it in my like Sir Laura deck. That's just terrible.
Let's see. What am I doing right now? I think
playing Rilsa
Rael.
Yeah, I think it's Rilsa. I want to do other things, but I think it's just Rilsa. It's just Rilsa. So Rilsa is going to trigger. We're going to goad the. Well, let's see. So Regaligator, where are you going with that Sword Coast Serpent?
I don't know. Do you have any suggestions?
Well, if it's gonna be if any thought is me, then I'm just gonna goad it. But if not, I'll goad something else.
But whatever he goads might swing at you.
It's possible.
Yeah.
You could force my hand if you want, but
I mean, we'll see where it goes. If you have initiative still, then I might consider it.
I
But
won't have initiative. There's all these
then I
flyers.
think you don't have anything to worry about at the moment.
Okay, cool. I'll have Najal. Or actually, you know what? I guess I could go the well, no, the pirates are all gonna get in. Like these are all gonna get in. Yeah, so we'll go Najal. Just get spicy with that 5/4 there.
Yeah,
You ready
I
to
was
get
gonna get spicy
you ready to
with
get
it
frisky
anyway,
with
so.
it, my dude? All right. I will. Yeah, with that, I will pass the turn.
Alrighty.
This is one of the only decks I've played, by the way, where where it's often correct to do the 5 life on the trap from an early on stage. A lot of times you end up goading with initiative decks, but the trap is heavy.
Yeah, the goat's only worth it if it saves your life or lets you keep the initiative.
Yeah, exactly.
Which
right.
with Rilsa's setup speed, you're probably not getting there quick enough, but maybe.
I mean, yeah, this was a pretty slow start, but I did play on curve, which was good.
So I slapped down a fat island here, and I think I'm going to move to combat.
Right.
Yeah,
I'll
you slapped down
respond to
that
you
fat island.
moving to combat.
Yep.
I'll try and capsize your commander.
Really?
Oh.
Well, that's no fun.
Be a shame if you had a handful of counterspells.
This goes to hand. I'm gonna move through to second main.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast. Pirates Pillage.
Ooh. Oh, that you wanted to copy that.
Yeah, I'm gonna pitch Faithless Looting, and I'm gonna draw 2 cards and create 2 treasures. Yeah, the deck's not.
I did it because I didn't want to take
focused
5.
yet.
So.
No, I get it. I think you were looking out for you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna draw 2 cards, and make 2 treasures. Yeah, this deck isn't super focused yet, so.
Okay, so the card you were talking about, by the way, Jonathan, is Library Larcenist, which is a 1/2, but that's still potentially very playable.
Yes, it's not about the power.
No, because it usually, if it's an issue
rogue
of power,
as well, so
it's a rogue too, and it I
triggers.
usually give it Death Touch anyways, so yeah. If it were a 1/3, that would be chef's kiss.
Yeah, I think I'll crack a treasure. I think everyone got pinged for 1 by the Flame Breather when I
Oh yeah.
cast that looting spell.
Yeah.
And then, sorry, untap that. I sacked a treasure. I'm going to tap these remaining 2 lands to play the Spawner's Ornament. And
nice.
Yeah, I guess we're just hanging out. We got a long ways to go to another chance at attacking. There's another ping trigger with the Flame Breather, though.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, that's it. That's it for me. A little bit of a blowout there, but
draw. I've got a lot of things that are goaded right now. Let's
just
run out
2.
Keskit again. 2 things are goaded, yeah. So Changeling cannot go at Najal. Malcolm cannot go. Who goaded Malcolm?
Hello.
Rogue Alligator goaded Malcolm. Okay, so Malcolm at Najal. This one at whoever has the initiative. That's Ryan. And then might as well swing the 2/1 at Imoti.
Okay, no blocks or.
So Malcolm's going to Dre's the 3/3 changeling towards me.
Yep.
Okay.
No blocks for me. I'll take 2.
What's up, Noyark? Welcome to the chat. Glad to have you
I
here.
got hit by 4.
Noyark says, "I hope Imoti wins." I think there's a decent chance of that.
Mm-hmm. He just needs to slap down a big gainer.
Second main. Let's crack this Mindstone for a card draw. Very nice. Let me think. Yeah, so I'm going to spend. Wait, let me look at the mana situations. Yeah, okay.
That's a 7.
1, 2, 3. I'm going to transmute the Brain Spoil.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Peregrine
this
Drake.
may be the end.
Yep, we're all tapped
Peregrine
down.
Drake.
Yeah.
Drake.
Be a shame if we died
Yeah.
right now.
So use all my treasures, tap 1, cast Drake.
No
Okay.
response.
Yeah, no response.
Cool. ETB, I'll hold priority and floater blue.
So if there is
Yeah.
interaction, this is the well, I think it might have been to counter the Drake because now he's untapping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was no counter.
Okay.
I don't think.
ETB good?
I don't think there's a untapped mana
I mean,
You've
on
got
our
the
side of the field here.
I've
Yeah.
got 2, but I mean, like,
Oh, you do have to.
Keskit just came in, so what is it? Are we just gonna see a flicker combo here? If
Yeah,
that's so, I might
potentially.
be okay with that, and we could just move on to the next game.
Well, let's see
Is-
it. Let's see
Okay.
it. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
good.
Do your thing,
All right.
Jonathan.
Yep.
Untap
Yep.
these 5 lands. Yeah, that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, I've got overflowing of mana. So I'll cast Archomancer.
Oh yeah.
I'll return back Capsize.
And with that,
then I
let's
will-
see.
Tap 3, and I will cast Displace.
Yep. All right. GG. Nicely done.
What does Displace do?
Displace is going to infinitely flicker
This
the.
will go infinite with
Yep.
Drake and Archomancer,
Infinite
letting me
mana.
continuously blink them and get back Archomancer. Displace, I mean, and then I'll capsize you all out.
Yep.
Okay.
So
Yep.
all
While
your
you're
permanents will be in your-
displacing, can I lightning bolt something?
Well, that actually
yeah,
is
you
rather
can.
interesting. So if you lightning bolt
Oh.
the
The
Archaeomancer, no, it'd be the Archaeomancer, because then he can't get the spells. Well, let's see.
Back.
So you are currently at 2 mana up there, Jonathan.
Yeah.
Technically 3,
So
I've got a Stringleaf Drum.
yeah. Oh,
Well,
so
the Drake is degenerate. That's what's causing this.
I think
right?
that
Well-
there's fewer mana generating
no-
sources.
well. Oh, so
Whereas
I guess if
spell recursion's more common,
if the
so the
dr-
Drake is
that's
harder to
true.
replace.
That's true. Yeah, I guess the Drake maybe. I mean, it's just that the Displace plus the Archaeomancer is going to be a loop regardless, and that means that he'll just be able to get more spells back. So while you're right, I think maybe just buying
With the
this,
capsize, you're right.
maybe
But
maybe
he only gets back what's in the graveyard, right? And he's almost out
Right.
of mana for this turn.
yeah.
So-
So maybe I mean it's just the question is somebody going to be able to kill the other thing? Because if
You will.
so,
I forgot to do my initiative. I was going to go the Sword Coast Serpent.
oh, okay, cool.
That
So,
makes
yeah,
sense.
Yeah.
That's just
So
I'm gonna bolt the Drake. That's
Okay.
my
Yeah.
that's my thing.
yeah, bolt the Drake. Got it.
Sure.
Leave that bolt out there for a
So
second.
Drake will
Perfect.
die.
Got it.
Displace will still flicker Archomancer.
Yeah, because it has one target.
And I'll get back. I don't think I got any Brain Spoil targets, so I'll just get back the Displace. Okay.
Hooray! I saved me.
You did well. Nice job,
you
dude.
saved
did
the
save you.
table.
Now my reward is getting hit by a 6/6 serpent.
Maybe might hit me too.
Perhaps. I'm still 2 turns away from a Najal attack trigger.
Well, that was close. All right. Pass my turn.
Now the question will be: is somebody have graveyard hate to take that win con away?
Not
I-
me.
Don't have anything yet. But,
Is it that common? Is it? I don't know. There's that mana rock that can do it.
Yeah, Honored Heirloom, Relic of Progenitus. Those are all like pretty.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
If I was trying to do stuff with artifacts for sure.
So let's just go ahead and
Oh,
one.
we forgot about the dumping of the 6/6s with evasion.
Yeah.
One blue, 3 green for Flight of Fancy.
Oh, Flight
Big
of Fancy.
flyer.
Yeah, let's draw some cards. Yeah, I like this card.
It also doesn't it
Draw.
cascade?
Draw.
Yeah, it will not cascade.
No, it has to
Oh,
be
it's the
4 mana.
6.
or
Yeah.
greater. Yep.
Yeah.
I will tap the Voyaging Satyr to untap my Wild Growth Forest.
So it is flying and unblockable.
Currently, yes. Some turns I might not have a non-creature spell. You never know.
It's possible.
And then we're gonna go ahead and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2 of which is blue for a mirror shell crab.
Oh gosh.
Oh my.
So we'll go for 7.
It's gonna be hard to lightning bolt
You
that.
hit a 6.
Oh my god.
Oh no,
Aether Snipe.
Well,
Aether Snipe.
not like this.
well,
Who is concerning?
I
What
just
can I do?
saved us, so you can't target me.
Duh.
That's
You did just save me.
um
I could hit Keskit again.
yeah, and it's not a bad idea, but I also
just
don't know
gonna do
if
that.
that's your there's not a lot of good targets. I mean, there's like the Audacious Thief for me, but it's not attacking you because it's not big enough.
yeah.
Rilsa's not a good target for it.
Yeah.
Neither is the Prowler. So
Now there is Malcolm, because Malcolm just comes back, and it's not even like you
It
left.
won't have the counters.
it won't
Won't
have
have
the
the counter.
counters. Yeah. There's the
There's
yeah.
definitely something to be said for denying the Keskit.
The Keskit
haste.
is kind of like, in my experience, Keskit is generally the
That
one
can snowball. You're
I
right.
mean, making Papa recast Rilsa, like,
I
probably
mean-
means he finishes the throne.
Keskit is going back up. That's just value. And if I can keep that from tapping, that seems like a good idea.
Yeah.
Keskit. Okay.
Yep. So Aether Snipe comes in, Mirror Shell comes in. Technically, I think I cascade off of the Aether Snipe, so they don't come in.
Let's see.
Hang on.
So you did not. I don't think. Let's see. When you cast the spell,
So
cast it. You
would-
exile non.
yeah, so
You may
yeah,
cast
so
it.
do your
Yep.
cascade for Aether Snipe first.
Yeah. Before that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So
Wow,
Kes-
that's
yeah.
really gross. Overgrowth.
Overgrowth.
Nice.
Oh.
Man,
More
let's
mana.
just put that on the same one so that we get real greedy with this.
Oh, you're just begging to be
Wow.
land destroyed.
And
Wow.
I
now
mean, no
Aether
one's
will
red.
enter, and
No
then
one's
your hexproof
red.
creature will enter.
So the nuts is to cast a really big spell that cascades into a slightly smaller, but
Big
still big
spell?
spell that cascades. And so if you cast like a Eldrazi Devastator, you could cascade into an Eldrazi, Ulamog's Crusher,
Crusher. Yeah,
into
you go
a
down the
Mirror
line.
Shell Crab, into
Yes.
a Aether Snipe.
Now you're
Yes.
just dreaming. Okay, that doesn't.
I
that's-
mean, like that was pretty.
I mean,
that
I'll
was
just
pretty
say this,
cool.
Stop looking at my deck list.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's no mystery.
Go to combat. This guy is goaded.
Yeah,
And
but I
unblockable.
saved us.
You
Nice
did
to see.
save us. So I'm just gonna rip the band-aid off and say it's coming at you, Ryan.
Coming at me?
Coming at you. That guy's going there. Now
take-
let's take a
Yeah, you
look.
cast it on creature, so I can't block it. I'm taking 6.
yeah. I do want the initiative.
You did get the
I
initiative.
do not like getting hit though.
Well, so
You have
you're
no flying creatures if you want to attack.
Yeah, but then you will have flying creatures, and I will not have flying
I
creatures.
always have flying
you're gonna get
creatures.
attacked
I
every.
always have an
Yeah, you're always gonna get
I always
attacked
have an
because he
unblockable
wants.
creature.
Yeah. You're. I would just apply pressure where you can, because he's always going to be attacking everybody to maximize his treasure production.
Yeah, that's
Not
true.
always. He's not always gonna swing. So there's that. But like, yeah.
That's a good point. Then,
I have to
yeah,
with my changeling is goaded.
let's see. What do you have to block? 1, 2. Yeah, I'll swing in with a 1.
I got no flying creatures, so I'll take 1 again.
Okay.
Think
I
you
got
could
the
draw a
initiative.
card.
I'll get the, and then, yeah, I guess I do have enough body. I'll draw the card. And then I'll pass.
Solid turn.
Wow. Okay.
Where's that nourishing spirit?
Fundamentals.
Wow, my dude. It's a heavy board. Heavy board. Well, Rilsa do have the death touch, so there is
Yeah,
that.
Death Touch is still scary, I will admit.
Yeah.
Hard to block.
Yep, there is that. Let's see. If I go, so I do need to go get that. How many cards in hand you got there, Dracemeister?
Just a second. I'm looking at another window here. I have 5 cards in my hand, and one of them is Najal.
Cool, got it.
For the record, I have 6.
And I have goaded, so interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay, so I'm gonna swing the go to combat. I'm gonna swing the Latchkey Fairy at you, Regaligator, and the Audacious Thief at you, Jonathan, and just the one here at you, Dracemeister.
Are you going to give one of them death touch? Is that a thing you can do?
Yes. So I'm going to give. Oh, you know what I could do is actually I could give Death Touch to the Audacious Thief. Oh, that kind of changes things a little bit. Okay. We'll swing. We'll Yeah, I'm gonna swing these here, granting Death Touch to the Audacious Thief at you, Regaligator.
What do you?
Ooh, so it's
So we're
4,
gonna get
4.
we're gonna get a trigger off Audacious Thief, and I'll draw a card.
Is that 1/2 still come this way?
And no, it's all going at Regaligator.
Oh, okay.
So
Interesting.
this has the Death Touch.
Okay. So I got a 3-1 in the air, a 4-4 on the ground, Death Touch, and a 1-2 in the air.
Mm-hmm. That's correct.
I'll take 4 in the air and then trade the Aether with your 4-4 drawer.
Okay. That sounds like a good plan. I will. Oh, we got my graveyard zone. Where? Oh, I gotta go to my. One moment here. Graveyard. This is not tracking properly. Moxfield. There we go. That should work. And
I
then
take
this
4,
goes.
so I'm at
There we
12.
go. Yep. So you'll take there, and then I'll gain the initiative, and I will add a counter. And I've got a lot of cards right now. I think I'm just making the body because I can block with that.
Yeah.
Does the man bounce get the throne?
But can you block the 3/3 changeling?
I cannot. So there's a Skelly. And then I need to reset this guy here. Remove. There we go. Okay. And then we've got some mana to do things with, stuff and things. Methinks I need to extort a little bit this turn.
Yeah. Then you have less mana for interaction.
It's a wild idea. I don't like it. Don't do it.
No, what you really need to do is play the
10
creeping
is a
bloodsucker.
safe, life total.
What's that?
I think
No.
Huh?
10 is a safe life total, right?
Yeah.
Um,
That is
There's
fine.
no red players at the table.
All you need.
yeah.
There's not a 6/6 unblockable on the field right now.
No. That's not.
He's just trying to get you to tap out so he doesn't get counterspelled next time he combos up.
Yeah.
Not currently unblockable, okay?
I think what I need to do is cast this. Oh, that's really interesting. Huh. Sorry, this deck has, as it's changed, it's become quite a bit harder to play. So I'm kind of thinking through my lines here.
No problem. Take your time.
Yep. So I'm gonna cast a Fleshbag Marauder with
Okay.
Extort. I'll gain 3. You guys will lose 1.
Wow.
Any response to this?
No,
Not for me.
I don't think any from Jonathan either.
Okay. And I think,
Goodbye, Farhaven. Oh,
yeah, we'll just stack
You
that.
did what you were here to do.
And I'm gonna play a Demir Aqueduct.
that's good.
I need to click on the Fleshbag Marauder as well. Bring that up on screen for people. Oh,
The
that
Voyaging
is,
Satyr is so good without enchanted land.
yeah. I wish there were a way to do something about that, but it's okay. We're gonna grab an island here, and then oh boy, what am I doing? Yep, and then I'm gonna pass the turn.
Alrighty, taking my next turn here.
Gatorbait TV says Regaligator is the best name ever. Damn right it is.
Yeah.
I want to take a moment to thank everybody who's joined us for the live stream today. Appreciate you joining us. If you're enjoying the content, do the free thing, leave a like in the video below. And if you want to see more of this content, make sure to subscribe, hit the bell icon to see more irregularly timed content that isn't on the schedule like this. And of course, if you feel like supporting the channel financially, there's a little money symbol there in the chat. If you want to drop anything for us there, we also have a membership plan through YouTube with a slew of amazing benefits for you as a supporter of this great community. So thank you very much for being here, and on with the game. I'm going to get some water. Go ahead.
Cast Najal, and I got a scry trigger, and I left it on top, and I'm done.
All right, my turn. Sure. Play a land. Ryan, you've got the initiative.
Yeah,
A lot of creatures out there. All
there are
right,
a lot of creatures.
Ryan, free unblockable, which will give Trace Meister the Scry 2.
Which I know one of
Where did
them
Ryan
are,
go?
but let's just take a look anyways.
I assume Ryan can't block the free unblockable. All right, I'll get the initiative and go into the archives, which will let me draw a card.
Now slap down your initiative, Birdie. You're a rogue or sneak.
I'll slap down my Keskit for the 3rd time this game.
I'm coming for that Keskit. We gonna bounce him.
This is very sad.
Yeah, I'm feeling like I need haste.
Let's cast this light spell bomb. Sack it to give something flying. I'll give the Rilsa flying. Why not? And then I'll draw a card.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't help. 1, 2, 3. Cast a Drift of Phantasms. 0/5 flying. Defender.
It does block.
It does block. And oh yeah, I created a treasure on hit.
Yep.
Okay. Yep, that's all I can do. I will pass my turn.
All right.
Everyone's scrambling here at the end.
Well, let's do this first. 4, 5 in a blue.
I hit you for free, Ryan.
Yep, got it. Thank you.
Oh no. Someone
Hey,
about
we
to
got the
sing.
Spike Feeders have
Big-
joined us in the chat. Welcome. Glad to have you here. Thanks for joining. It says
Oh,
in
nice.
cPDH, does the commander have to be uncommon? That is correct. So in cPDH or in Pauper Commander in general, the commander only needs to be uncommon. It does not need to be a legend. And that leads to
We're playing legendaries here, though.
yeah, we've got all legendaries here, but I think, and somebody can check me on the math on this, there's something like 4,600 options for the command zone. Obviously, not all of them are competitive or powerful, but a lot of them are. So yeah, it's a great format. Welcome. Glad to have you here.
So
Yep, good
play the
cascade.
Ranger,
Get a forest.
cascaded into the Silver Glade Elemental for a forest that comes in untapped.
He just keeps
He just
ramping.
keeps ramping.
And you haven't even done your Satyr yet.
No.
Oh,
Speaking of which,
I do.
untap the
finish
Satyr
the
to
throne. Oh,
untap this forest that taps for 4.
Good thing Throne doesn't trigger cascade.
right? Just put it into the battlefield. No casting for you.
Let's go ahead and let's just tap this for 4 again and use 3 of that to crack my Omen of the Hunt.
Yep.
Oh, where'd it go? I
And
lost
welcome,
it.
Jin
I
Shooting
lost
Star. Glad to have you here.
Are you sweetening your throne at the
Good.
Death 3 right now?
He is. He's honeying the
it. I
pot.
mean, maybe.
Yeah, you better find some life gain, my
There's
friend.
some pretty cool stuff you can do with the throne by like stacking your deck. One of my favorites is to use Mortuary Mire or to use Witch's Cottage to put a creature from your graveyard into the battlefield,
Oh yeah,
like
There's,
a Gary.
there's quite a few good sorceries that do that too.
hmm hmm
I like Forever Young.
Reclaim is a really good one too.
So I will. Yeah, let's do that. I will exile 4 things from my graveyard.
That's a treasure cruise.
The treasure cruise.
That's a treasure cruise.
Wow,
3 more. 1, 2, 3.
that's super gross. This is way out of
Other
control.
cruise?
Yeah.
1 mana
you gotta
and
cascade
it
first.
cascades.
Yeah. Don't worry, it's not going to be crazy.
We're in danger.
I just
Oh.
want some health.
It's
That's
just
all
a
I want.
ramp spell.
And I
It's
don't
fine.
even get
No,
like,
it's just
yeah.
recovers a land or a
Oh,
creature.
it's a
And
recover.
actually, if you like, can I do 1 take backsies?
No, you didn't know the pulse was there, did you?
Oh, you exiled
I
everything.
did. I exiled. I have the mana to pay for it. If you would allow me 1.
Did you mess up and see the pulse when you were scrying?
No, I saw. I wanted the health. I'm at 12, right?
Yeah.
I need health.
Yeah, if that's what you meant to do, that's fine for me.
Yeah.
But
I know it's not as bombastic as I could have been, but this was a guarantee, and I want health. Okay.
Yeah, no,
yeah,
I understand
that was always
Yeah,
part of it.
May I do 1 takesy backsies?
Yeah, I don't care.
Sure.
I'm sorry.
Aw.
I don't mind.
Whatever.
Table?
We're gonna lose to this
Sure.
anyways.
Okay.
It's looking pretty bad for sure, or pretty good for you. Jin Shooting Star says, "I've played Rilsa and had a blast. Yeah, deck is really fun. Really fun.
Yeah, Rilsa is great.
It's good. I didn't really get any ramp spells this game, which is not part of every game plan because I curved out with creatures nicely. But so I'm feeling a little bit behind on mana from everybody else who ramped really hard. But yeah, Spike Peter says, honestly, I've never played it. Do you mean Rilsa or Pauper Commander? I've been playing a lot of 60 card Pauper lately, though. That's fantastic. 60 card Pauper is that's like my bread and butter.
It's great if you like playing mono red.
Did you draw your free cards from treasure
Here's
cruise?
my battle
I did
box
not.
here.
Thank you very much.
And here's my
That
other
is
battle
the main
box.
text on treasure
Oh,
cruise.
sweet.
Yeah. And
Yep.
would you? I don't believe I think I did play over.
Yeah, Spike Peters, you should come and join us for some games sometime. Pauper Commander is probably my favorite format of all time. Hands down is my favorite format of all time. We get pumped full of new and amazing commanders and staples in the command zone or in the 99 or
Yeah, you've
98,
played a land this time.
literally every set,
Oh,
because we get more
I
playable
did not
cards
play, 'cause
in the
I
set
remember I was
than
going to play
almost any other
this.
format.
No, I think you have played a land. 1, 2, 4.
No, I
Yeah.
did not. I did not because I remember
Nice.
specifically I had this Mystic Sanctuary and I was
But you
going to play.
got 9 lands in
Yeah,
play.
but he
and
got he had
got-
the
He got one
I've
from
ramped
his
like so
yeah,
many
he
times.
the
It's turn 7.
but he got the
Yeah.
Silver Glade and he got the Farhaven and he
Farhaven.
got
Yeah, so that-
the and he got the Omen.
Oh, and this is
and the
Pilgrimage.
Omen.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
no,
so he hasn't
And
played a
this-
land
yeah.
yet. It's all good.
yeah, that
Welcome
makes sense.
to Imoti,
So-
a Simic value engine.
Yep.
Mystic. I forgot to take the 6 health from the pulse, so
Yep,
I'll go
do
up
that. Do that.
17. Thank God.
You're gonna
And
need
then I'll put the pulse back on top.
that. Wait a minute.
And then
Are you gonna
I
cast Treasure Cruise again? though?
no, I want
Just not-
health.
Yeah.
I need to live. I don't care about. I have 8 cards in hand.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dang.
And then I'll spend 2 for a
Steve.
Valor.
Steve.
And go to combat.
Mhm.
And I will take the initiative for sure.
Yep.
With the unblockable. That's definitely going at you right now. And I think.
Who's got it? Ryan?
No, that's Jonathan's got it.
I have it.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. I
I
just
also
see
have a
2.
capsize in my hand, though.
You do have a capsize in your hand.
Oh.
Yeah, the spike beaters you said, haha, put together 6 popper decks and all of them collectively cost me less than the last commander deck I built. Yeah, that's about
True.
it. Popper commander, the decks on average run between $50 and $75, but they're even less. Like I have one of the newest decks I introduced recently is
You have a
$25.
capsize in hand, but you can always cast it again and then cascade with it.
So yeah, it's an amazing format, and I highly recommend giving it a shot. And our server is the biggest competitive Popper Commander server in the world. We have 400 people, 450 members, and it's a great place to get games in. Both Dreysmeister and Regaligator are new to the server, and this is their first game in with it. So
Yep,
yeah,
that's right.
Right,
And
so-
then one at you, Ryan.
one at me.
Just to finish declaring attackers, yeah. this guy.
Okay, so the 6/6 coming at me, 1/4
Yep.
coming at Ryan. So
Okay.
Awesome, baby.
so he just put Pulse over Marasa
Marasa.
at the top. So
Yep.
if he does, he's going to lose it to Throne, which is kind of funny.
Yep, it
if I
is.
let him
Yeah.
hit me.
Yep.
So
Yeah, I think I'll.
Which I think we want.
make
I
a
think
fool of
we
me.
we don't
Take
want that
that
pulse.
six.
I don't
Nope,
know.
nope,
I don't
this is
know. It's a tough call.
Well,
Look, if I bounce it, he's going to get a Cascade. That's the thing. From
yeah,
it
but it's a big
next turn.
hit.
I mean,
Yeah,
it is
but
a
I also
big
can
hit,
bounce
but
with that.
Yeah, but
as
so is a
well.
6/6. Like,
You know
that's-
what? I always love seeing someone do Throne of the Dead 3. Let them have it.
oh my god.
What's the worst that could
The
happen?
worst
I
thing
mean,
that
I'll
can
take an
happen is that
Ulamog Crusher, that's
we are
big hit.
definitely in the state of danger right now.
I'm danger since like turn 2. Okay, we're
There
just
is-
bringing
No,
everyone
I'm
else
gonna
into
let
the
it.
danger
I'm gonna
zone.
let it hit. I'm gonna let it hit me. I'll take 6.
Okay.
You can have the initiative.
Oh,
Okay, I will be the man with egg on his face.
All right,
Oof.
Throne of the Dead 3. So I just want to
Oh,
respond to
that
a couple of comments
argue
here while you
return.
flip the throne. We've got
I'll
Squiggy
be
saying
the
getting
total.
to enjoy initiative at its design power level instead of how it affected 60 card and vintage. Yeah, initiative in multiplayer is fantastic as a mechanic, and it's also very busted in legacy and in vintage and really elsewhere, any 1v1 format.
no.
And then we've got Jin Shooting Star saying it's cheaper for me to buy a cPDH deck than it is to bling single card for my cEDH one.
Yeah,
if we could
get
just
food
hold
could be
if we could just hold the commentary for a moment here while I respond to some of these comments. We
Yeah,
got Jin Shooting Star saying it's cheaper for me to buy a cPDH deck than to bling a single card for my cEDH one. That's great. That is one of the things that I love about this format. And then we said the Spike Feeder's asking for a link. So yeah, we got it in the description below. So hop on in, and once you get your roll, start getting some games in. It's a great place to do it. Also, check out cpdh.guide for the cPDH deck database, where you can get all the information on some great places to start in the format with good decks. So yeah, go ahead.
So this is what I pulled off the top. It's either the Mage or the Orchard Strider. I'm taking the Orchard Strider.
Oh my god, yeah.
Makes
For the
sense.
food.
So is that going to be a 9/7?
9/7.
9/7.
Hexproof
I-
until your next turn that made you 2 food tokens.
I
think
dare
that's gonna be
say-
good for you.
I dare say that we may need to collaborate to not die here.
Hey, all right, I'm just trying to get 1 attack trigger in before this game ends. Okay, that's my only goal.
Well, you know where to attack.
Yeah, you just gotta pave the way for me and not play another flashbag or something like that. We got 1 good attack left in us.
Mm-hmm. Yep, it is over probably next turn.
Let's get family all together. That's my turn.
Wow. That's it, y'all. Okay.
So that was 6 to yep. And then Ryan, you took 1 from my 1/4 flyer.
Huh?
Unless you wanted to block that. I had 1 going at you.
Yep, that's right.
This guy.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Sorry, I didn't know if you took it or not. Continue,
For
sorry.
some reason, my hand tracker is
Yeah, it's been frozen for a few turns.
Yeah, and I'm realizing now that I needed to discard a hand size. I'm sorry. I was managing chat and stuff, and I needed to discard. So I'm sorry.
That's fine.
Okay, we're
If
just
Graveyard Hate was going to be played, I feel like it
yeah,
would have been played.
yeah. Let me just get that tracker back online. That is for hand count. Sometimes you just need to jiggle it like that. So yeah, I did have a lot in there. So and sorry, this was tapped here. That card was on top here. At end of turn, I'm wondering if I should be flickering. No, okay.
You have to discard another to hand size.
I need to discard another card to hand size, which is going to be this Everflowing Chalice here. Okay, so yep, and then I will draw for turn. I've already hit the next turn, and we'll untap like that. Okay, let's start with. Boy, do we even have the ability to end this, or do we even have the ability to stop Regaligator with the damage we have on board? Because it's going to gain another, what, 6 off of the food? Is that right? So
No, he shuffled that.
well,
It-
no,
No,
he,
he got
he
the
has food
food.
from the Orchard
Oh,
Strider.
the food.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
well,
if it's
don't let
not,
him untap. Kill him before he untaps.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that would be the only way to do it.
But
But
can
he
you
has.
finish a dungeon before combat? Because then you get Rilsa
I
Pump.
can. Yeah.
Yeah, do the Rilsa Pump and you can do it.
Yeah. Okay. So it's going to be. Question is, what do I get back? Oh boy.
I can remove his flying creature with my capsize.
Or the other alternative too is that he has forced blocks that would also remedy the situation.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, it's going to start with how many cards do you have in hand, Regaligator?
Great question. 7.
This is the
7?
moment where you're like, I also have 9
I have
cards in
full
hand.
grip.
7 cards. Dude, unreal. Okay. We're going to cast Fate's Reversal. We're
Ooh.
going to extort for 1. 1, 2, 3.
Wow.
And we're going to target the I mean, I'm not even going to cast this card, but I don't think it's is it Audacious Thief? It's Audacious Thief. I'm going to target this.
Flashback? Yeah. All right.
I mean, I could get the flesh bag, but I'm not casting it right now because it's only going to hurt you guys. So I'm going to get
It's only
that.
going to hurt Meister, which is funny.
Yeah. So Fate's Reversal here is going to venture me into the dungeon. I'm going to progress 1 counter in. We're going to go Throne of the Dead 3. And I'm going to flip off the top.
Show me a Gary.
Yep. Gary would be a superb hit right now. We have a Trinket Mage, which actually is really good. That
Ooh,
is, yeah, you'll see. Oh my God, we fucking did it.
Son of a.
Is that game?
No,
No,
it's not game.
I mean, it will be. We'll see.
No, it's not game. It's just like means I'm not going to die.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's one more here. Oh, it might.
I
Well,
think
it
you're
won't.
the arch enemy now.
It won't kill.
Yeah.
No, it won't kill you guys though. Like not. It won't even be close to
will
killing
eventually.
Dreymeister. It's not even close to killing Dreymeister. It's not gonna kill you. And this will.
It buys a lot of time for your setup for sure.
Yeah. So that will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's only 5. I'm gonna gain 15 if I do it though.
Yeah, but you gain the.
However,
Trinket.
the Trinket Mage gets Viridian Longbow.
Oh, for the ping.
Boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put the
You
Gary
don't have
in
enough to equip
because
it,
I don't. I have a land I can play where I could play and equip it for 4.
Oh,
And that would be pretty good because I could. Oh man, that's really
Dude, how
tough.
is my board? Slow. It's too slow though. Can you get
Well,
it
I
out
could
before
block.
hit
I could.
and-
I mean, you've got 7 cards in hand, dude. Like
oh, Gary's so good though. You gotta
I
take
can't.
the Gary.
Gary.
Just imagine if you
Yeah,
flicker him later. You just win the game.
I'm doing Gary. I'm doing Gary.
It's like it's the win con right there.
Yeah, Gary's in. He's coming in big and thick. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna add a counter. and then 1, 2, 3. He is huge. I mean,
Yeah.
he's 5'7", so yeah, we're down to play games with this.
Yeah, I'm gonna lose all my life.
The link in the description expired, Jen. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I need to just make sure we got this link here for the folks in chat who want to be joining in and getting in on the fun. Here's the link. So Discord link. There we go. Thanks for the reminder over there.
4 damage off that, Gary.
So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so it's actually just 4.
Just 4.
Actually 4.
Cool.
Okay.
So I'm going to gain 12. Yeah.
It's double your life.
Yep, that is, man. There was this brief moment where I was like, really, I've been working to lower the curve in this deck, and at one point I was like, well, what if Gary was just like vampire spawn? And it was just like, no, there's no replacement for Gary. He just gains too much life.
Vampire Spawn's still good.
Vampire Spawn's good. Yeah, I really like that card. So we're gonna play an island. And now that we've completed a dungeon, can I push damage sufficient?
Alligator still has the initiative because Fate's Reversal doesn't give you that.
No, that's right. So I can regain the initiative.
Get a land. That's nice.
Boy, how much can I push here? I could do Rilsa on the skeleton to make it a 9/1 first strike menace death touch, and that would be blocked probably by Steve and something else. So that's not necessarily good. Dreismeister, do you have direct damage in your hand? Okay, I'll take that as a I'm not saying anything. I could.
I mean, it is a bold question. I will give you that.
Okay, so let's start by going to combat. I presume Rilsa needs to stay on defense. That's probably right. I'm going to attack with Latchkey Fairy, Skeleton, and then if I make the skeleton's just going to die if I go in. It'll get blocked by 2 big boys. So it could be like this and this. And then buff up one of these.
Your commander makes any attack good now that you've finished, right? Because it's pump, it's first strike, it's menace.
First strike,
right?
menace, death touch, and +5.
So anything that blocks it, it kills and it doesn't trade.
Yeah, but there's only one flying blocker, so I think what I'm going to do is just swing with the basilic. So yeah, it's going to be the Latchkey Fairy, and I'm going to give the pump to the Latchkey Fairy, setting this to 8 power, and it's going to come at you, Regaligator.
Ooh.
So much.
Yeah, I don't have. Or I do have a block. It does.
It's got menace.
One blocker. It's got menace.
Yeah, it's a menace.
I take it right square in the forehead. Feels bad.
Yeah, Rilsa too good.
And then I am thinking about how, because we're end of combat, this deck do have the ninjas in it. So
you get a land search.
Yeah. So that'll happen first. And we're gonna go get an island. Yeah. I'm gonna go get an island. This right here will complete, and we're gonna go to 1. And sorry, chat, if I'm not getting back to you. This is a pretty crucial turn here to navigate. So I think what I'm gonna do is go 1, 2, 3, 4 Augury Owl. Let's move these things around here so we got space for another layer here. So we're gonna cast an Augury Owl, which is gonna scry 3, and we're gonna pay the extort. 1, 2, 3. Gain 3 life with the Silica Screecher. 1, 2. So yeah, I don't want to show you guys that. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna bottom, top, and then I'll pass the turn.
Right, on your end step. I'm just worried that a Dragon's Approach might come out, and if he copies it, that's me dead as well.
Oh, there are 0 dragon approaches in this deck.
Well, I mean,
The
there's
man's
other cards
pretty
that
away
deal
from
damage.
That's fine. If you don't want to let me swing with the Najal, that's fine.
I'm pretty sure you guys summoned the Gary by mentioning his name.
I mean, you got to touch 10 cards, so.
Yeah. Initiative is
He's
so
good.
sick.
So good.
Yeah, I mean,
Well,
yeah.
I'll see what.
Great.
I'll just pass my priority.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Okie dokie. I think I'm just gonna take my turn then. Alrighty, we got a land right off the bat, which is a great start because this costs a lot of mana. I have to attack someone, but no one's gonna let me hit them.
Well, you'll still get an attack trigger.
This is true. And I get to do my thing that I wanted to do. Yeah.
Big.
Let's go to combat. I will declare this is an attacker at Papa Pauper since he's got all the help.
I mean, do you want to trade your Najal off? Are you trying to?
5-7.
I will pay the 2 so that I can copy the next instant or sorcery that is cast this turn.
Question is, do I care? I could also just block with an Augury Owl and like be done with it.
This is true.
I don't know that I even want to kill your Najal necessarily, unless you're. Well, I don't know. You guys are all talking about how I was the threat now, so maybe I should be trying to just like take this off the board. That do seem to have some merit.
You have a unlocked Rilsa and a Gary, which is a 5/7.
And the ability to extort. Mostly it's the 27 life.
It's
just
the 27, really.
You could have 0 cards in play and you still have 27 life. Like
I hear you. I'm just like yeah. No, I'm scary for sure. I'm also afraid. So that's partially the cognitive dissonance that you're seeing here.
That is the multiplayer format.
Yep, that is true.
Yeah,
so I think that if that's the case, I am going to need to block with the skeleton. Yeah.
Okay.
I hate to cause you consternation, but
yeah, no, that's fine. Tell you what. We're just not going to do the math. It's too much math. We're just going to try to do the thing. That's why you play red. You just don't do the math.
Big damage to all creatures.
Fireball?
I'm going to spend 5 mana to try to cast Mana Geyser.
Oh my god.
Wait, so this is second combat then? Second.
We haven't dealt any damage yet, right? He just said what's blocking.
Oh, it's got flash. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Najal gives things flash.
Oh my god, chat.
Okay, well, I have 6 tapped lands. You've got unlimited mana.
3, 4,
that is red.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 10 lands that are tapped.
Okay,
so
we're up to
20,
16.
32.
How much did Papa Pauper have? What?
That looks like 5.
5.
So I made it to 21.
So that's another. It's yeah. Wait.
21. Okay, so this gets
21
copied.
and then double that 42. You get red mana.
All right, help me keep track of that number. So this is
click M for the mana to come up.
Fireball split 3 ways.
How do you
click M? The mana comes up in the corner here, and you can change it.
M. Oh, is this on Mox? Oh. Oh god, I have to manually click this up to 42. Oh god, we gotta move some cards out of the way so you can see it too. Here, we move those. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna. Okay, we made it. All right, now I'm gonna spend all of that. No, I'm just kidding. Let me do the math here. I think
Should have linked Najal. Oh my gosh.
I want to do this. So I'm gonna spend 2 of that to cast Fist of Flame.
Why do you have
Targeting
40
Najal.
mana, dude? Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. Oh wow.
So I'm gonna
So against
draw
trample.
1
Yep.
card, and then I'll give Najal 2 more power because I've drawn 2
And
cards.
you'll, uh-huh.
Yep.
So the first
this-
one, so the copy will resolve that one first, right? So that'll draw a card, and then the next, and then when the original resolves, it'll
Oh,
draw.
Fist of
so
Flames isn't copied.
only
That only copies
Mana
one
Geyser
card.
got copied.
Oh,
That was it.
It's not
yeah,
that
yeah. It's
powerful.
not
Holy
that
shit!
good, but
I
it's
was
still
like,
pretty good.
dude, this guy. I was about Meister's about to like Kamehameha
Yeah.
like 9,000 us off the board, or me, I guess.
Kamehamehing. All right, so you now have
He's gonna
a
get you off the board
7/4
right now.
with trample coming at you.
That's 6 that goes over.
Yeah, I mean, so how much am I taking? So 6. I'll take 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
He
6.
has more mana. We might be able to make this bigger.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
If
6.
he draws Fireball, or Rolling Thunder.
Rolling Thunder.
Yeah, I think it. Do I hit you for 6 then?
Yep. Is
And
that?
Najal dies.
Yep. Okay.
Oh, you're going
Okay.
to combat. Okay.
Yep.
Oh,
You're gonna lose that mana.
oh, do I have to lose
No,
it? Do
no,
I have
he
to do
won't.
it before they
This
swing?
is no. You can hang on
So this
because
would
you're doing
be.
it after blockers are declared,
This
right?
is true. I do need to do this before combat's
Oh.
over.
Oh, so you need to kill us before combat. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
All right.
So I want to
GGs.
cast Fireball, and I'll pay 3 extra.
I see. Oh, you
Amazing.
guys, I'm sorry. This is so.
How much mana are you spending into Fireball?
Shoot, I
So
really.
I need
Damn it.
to pay 21 for X, at least,
At least 21. Yeah.
and then 3 mana so I can hit additional targets.
Here I am
Right.
sitting on
Oh.
fucking curfew, and I was just so busy
Ooh.
answering chat questions that I didn't use it to like get rid of the Najal damage. I'm just like,
It doesn't matter. You're dying to Fireball.
no, but if
Yeah.
I got rid of the
Well,
Najal, it would be a lot
then I
less
would have to
damage.
pay
Yeah, and
more.
he wouldn't be able to
Yeah.
necessarily kill everybody. Yeah. So,
Oh, you
anyways,
can because you got 40 mana.
Well, we got to
40
leave a
He has
little
to
bit of mana
split.
left over.
but I think we're just dead, aren't we? 40, so
No.
3,
we are.
9,
Yeah,
30. Yeah,
20.
yeah, we're dead. It's 33 mana to
mean-
Fireball. Unless
Oh,
somebody has a
Yeah,
counter
I
spell.
can't do anything. No,
Pew, pew, pew,
I
pew, pew.
got a capsize and a displace, as you guys know, and then a land.
I
I'll tap
probably
out.
should have curfewed before you attacked. But
That's all right.
I-
I was doing a sob case the whole game, and
Sob
it
case.
just
Your board
worked.
state was a sob case, my friend.
well, chat, we
yeah,
just
but what's the last board state standing, my friend?
chat, we just
Yeah, that's
died
fair.
to a doubled Managizer into Fireball. My God.
During combat step.
Yeah,
you guys want-
Commander.
that's it. That's
GG.
GG.
That was a game.
Wow. Well played. Well played, sir. Yeah. Fantastic. Well, that was spicy as shit.
Yeah.
Did not see that coming.
That Mana Geyser play was.
Yeah, that's nuts. My the Curfew, Audacious Thief, Island, Ninja, Okiba Gang, Tortured Existence, and
Ooh.
Slum Reaper.
Nice.
I was definitely winding up to start oppressing the board if I didn't die on that next turn. Because of course,
If I
like
could have.
this right here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The edicts though in this game were really tough because there weren't really good targets for it. Usually there's like good targets for it, but because
There was a good target. There was an Najal.
well, yeah, and yeah, there we are. So if I had just done this before combat, I didn't think he was going to be swinging at me. So that was part of it. And then I was so busy answering chat question stuff that I don't know. It's one of the difficulties of doing this particular
A lot to juggle.
line of work. Yeah, you've got like 7 tabs open and trying to play Magic cleanly while keeping the folks entertained. So, yeah, but
I
no,
mean,
I think you probably had a counterspell, right? Like Drymeister, like a way to stop this curfew. I bet he had a
no,
counterspell.
he just had capsize. I don't think he had a counterspell in hand. And I didn't have a counterspell either. Even if I was tapped out, I didn't have too much of a play. I had a capsize, that's it.
Yeah,
And I kept
We
going
all
for
have
value.
capsize.
Yeah, I have
yeah,
voided capsize.
yeah. GG's. Well, we can definitely move on to another game for those of you interested, or any of you three sticking around.
I'm gonna head out now, so you
Cool.
guys can find another player. I think Hugs
Sounds good.
was asking if you guys wanted one.
Yeah. Jonathan, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, no problem.
Yep.
All right, see ya.
So do you want to see
Oh,
if
and did you get
options
did you get all the info here for the match? I got turn.
Yeah, of
My
course.
turn tracker is totally fucked up too. So
Yeah, I got everything.
okay.
Yeah, I liked how my deck played out there. I was missing
spooky.
card draw. That's the only thing that deck was missing. I had
Really?
too much mana, no card draw.
That's
Yeah.
wild because you had the Keskit thing going too. So why is
Yeah,
my
well, Keskit being my only card draw is not that reliable.
Well, I kept it off the table. I
Yeah,
knew
You
which
that
is
if
fine.
did
It's
you
not
play
wanted,
him a
reliable.
lot.
It's too easy to remove Keskit, but it's harder
Mhm.
to stop like a big draw spell, like a 4
well, that's
mana
why I
draw
didn't
free.
touch Malcolm.
I had a
mean,
fun
Malcolm
spell in
kept it
here in
consistent.
hand that I never got to play because someone else was taking care of all the bouncing. But this is a decent one to copy with Najal, because you can kick it and you basically bounce 2 creatures and deal 4 damage to other creatures. It's pretty great.
There's another one too. You can guys run away together. Would be really
Yep.
good.
That's right below it in the list.
Yeah. Yeah. That's sick. That is sick.
I love Runaway.
Yeah, Runaway Together is a fantastic spell, and probably doesn't see as much play as it should. It's a very, very good card. Okay, so we've got a slot opened up. Regaligator and Dreymeister, you sticking around for another game?
Well, there is another buddy of ours that our option is on, I think.
Yeah.
And I was hoping to play with him tonight, but
Yeah.
he's on.
A couple minutes, and then
looks like we had Hugs looking for a match, but it's kind of first come, first serve. So I'm gonna drop the.
Agreed.
I'm gonna unless you guys like guarantee that you've got him, I'm just gonna put at cPDH LFG.
Just let me get.
Well, I guess if you guys are looking to play together, and it means because otherwise you guys will play your own thing, or what?
Sure, that's reasonable. Let me just give him a couple minutes to reply, and if he doesn't reply by like 10:01,
Sure, sounds
I
good.
think it's fair.
Yep.
Yeah, that was a nice Rilsa list. I liked the rogues in there.
Yeah, the Rogue Ninja thing ended up. It was something that I explored before, and the way that I had it built before was really defensive, with like a mid-range late game plan kind of. And so it often involved like not attacking and me not wanting to attack. But the reality is like Rilsa rarely goes to combat, and so if you just lower your curve and play a lot of good ETB value creatures, like the ninjas are best when you can ninjutsu them off of a creature that was unblocked because it had death touch or flying or whatever.
Yep.
And then you're able to recast that card. So taking
Yeah,
a lot of
exactly.
game actions. And then Rilsa, and that you have kind of like vigilance on your creatures too. And then Rilsa's got death touch and she's a 2/5, so she doesn't get killed or bounced by just like hard to target. And so I realized that playing like a more aggressively slanted mid-range plan was kind of where I wanted to be, and it's been really good. It's a great, great deck. Probably one of my best decks that I've ever made, I think.
Yeah, it did work.
Yeah,
I think I need to make some changes to my list. I do like that, those low to the ground ETB creatures.
Yeah, for sure. And in this format, just having a lot of creatures is great because it insulates you against edicts. It insulates you against just dying to combat damage. You can throw them under the bus. Decks that struggle in this format right now are ones that don't have like a board presence of stuff to like soak up the damage. That's a really like common problem, is playing like a really, really fast combo deck, and then everybody just kind of claps you and they interact with you like once or twice and you're dead. So that's a good lesson for those of you looking to get into the format, is creature heavy decks. In fact, the Imoti is a really interesting way to look at it because the Imoti deck, you have combos in there?
Um,
No combo?
I mean, value, just
No.
nothing to
Yeah, no.
close
So
out.
you're combo-less. So, but like the cards you're cascading into are exactly the kind of thing that help you stay alive as a combo player. So if you're playing Flicker, you really ought to consider like Ghostly Flicker, Archaeomancer, Peregrine Drake combo. Then you ought to also consider, having like, ETB creatures that generate value when they enter the battlefield while also being big enough that they can like dissuade attacks. So like 3/4s, 3 toughness stuff is really good. Anything with hexproof,
Mm-hmm.
that's all kind of a good formula for what
Hmm.
you want to be doing. Yeah. So I'm going to take a quick
Okay.
moment to chat with you, chat. Thanks for joining us. We got a couple of you sticking around here for the next game. Appreciate your eyes and attention. If you would, do the free thing and leave a like below and support this content that you're watching and enjoying. If you want to support us further, you can hit the subscribe button to get the notifications on more of our videos. If you want to be informed of when these videos happen on a irregular basis, where there's no schedule for it or things like that. The way to do that is to go and hit the bell icon, which will let you know when we're going live. And the final thing is I do encourage you all to consider, for those of you able, to consider becoming a member of the channel and supporting us financially. We are looking to find ways to make this sustainable, and we're trying to produce the best Magic the Gathering content we possibly can just for you, give you this digital space to play. This community of 450 people that we have and 1,000 plus subscribers on YouTube is enabling people from all over the world to play Magic with people from all over the world for free in this amazing setting with this really affordable format. And so if you do find it in your heart to support what we're doing and contribute to the community, contribute to the work, I would very much appreciate that. So if you go and there's a join button in the video link there, the join button is right next to subscribe, and it's got little memberships there for monthly type stuff or for one-time things if that's what you can afford and that's what you feel like doing. So anyways, thanks for watching. Appreciate everyone being here, and we'll be moving on to the next game shortly. All right, Regaligator and Dreammeister, you got any word back from your buddy?
No.
Okay. I'll put out a little thing in cPDH LFG here.
Yep. Can't hurt to start searching.
And for those of you in chat, it's first come, first serve. So if you want to be part of this video today, you can drop a little wave in chat. You can hop in. Jin Shooting Star says, "Can you link this list?" I presume you're asking about Najal. Is that correct, Jin? By the way, if you all want to rock out to exactly what I've got bumping in the background right now, I'm going to drop a link to this amazing progressive techno mix I'm listening to right now. It's super, super dirty. Oh, man. Y'all might not know it, but I'm a bit of an electronic music slut. I love my live music. This town I live in has an incredibly talented musician community of DJs and producers, and I just happen to be friends with kind of a lot of those people, and we get really lucky. I'm pretty close to Seattle, so we get really big names that come through and play these amazing shows for like less than 100 people. Very private feeling. Good time. Okay. Let's see if anyone turns up for this. Also, another way to keep appraised of what I've got going on here for the channel. I have actually been using Twitter quite a bit lately. I just kind of made a Twitter account not long ago. You can track me there at papa_popper, and that's where I'll post notifications about upcoming games and upcoming developments with the channel, as well as in Discord. So we've got a couple of different people. We've got Kryn, Can't.
right. Nothing from Obstinate, so I consider the seat open.
Okay, so we've got Cooney who can join, but they have to leave in an hour. So we'll just play fast. Hey, Cooney, how you doing?
Aggressive.
Hello,
Hey, Cooney, how are you?
I'm good.
Hey, welcome
Hello.
to the stream. You having a good day?
Yeah,
Excellent. All right, let's get the show on the road. We've got the link in. Looks like in.
At 8:07, I could paste it again.
Yeah. Oh, yep. There we go. Bingo. I got it. It's in cPDH
Okay.
LFG.
yeah.
Bingo. Oof. All right, and we'll get this going here. I think I'll just stick with the with Rilsa. I don't know. I've got kind of a love affair with another deck that kind of comes to mind here too, actually. So let's do this.
Someone's cat meow in the
Oh,
background.
cute
Yeah,
kitty.
that's my cat.
Cute kitty.
Yeah, he's loves some attention.
Do we have the new cards on Scryfall yet? We don't.
No, not yet.
Damn.
I'm really excited to get them in that Saltide deck I was telling you about.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that'll be nice.
Yeah, there's a lot of good ones in there. The new black removal spell, the new black instant speed mass edict for 3 mana that gives
Mhm.
everybody a poison counter is
good.
like Fleshbag Marauder at instant speed, which is amazing. And the gap that filled that's really good about that is that flicker decks a lot of times want to have a creature that they can flicker that has a certain effect. You know, like for white, it might be Rambunctious Mutt to destroy an artifact or enchantment, or maybe a piece of graveyard hate on a creature. And then what you also want to have is a spell based version of that effect that you can loop with the flicker. And so that we didn't have anything like that. We just had like Diabolic Edict basically, or Innocent Blood. And now we actually have a true Fleshbag Marauder that we can do that with. We did have Miracle's Edict, but Miracle's Edict doesn't always do that to everybody. So yeah, pretty hyped on
Mhm.
that. Those two cards seem to be probably the best ones in the set so far. Any other cards that you all have been looking at that you think have a good chance of seeing some play or that you're
Yes.
excited about?
There's a
Not for
go
me.
on. You there's a green. I think it's a 3/3 for 4, where you get to look at the top of your library for a land, and if you don't get one, you proliferate.
Oh, anticipate. Yeah, it's the experimental augury.
Yep. That
Yep.
one looks interesting.
That sounds
There's a
very good.
cantrip that'll have you draw and put a poison counter. So it's I think it's actually no, it's not, because the or the spark one is a proliferate.
The only thing I wonder about that is like there are certain decks that really want um, cards like anticipate, and then there's a lot of cards that don't, or decks that don't. And so my worry about the experimental augury is that it's going to tempt people to play a card that's bad in their deck because it proliferates, which is a common
Mm,
trope with a lot of the proliferate cards, is that they're like
that is true.
they're pretty unplayable like on rate, but there's like
Whoa,
some
whoa,
synergy.
whoa!
Oh,
Careful for the proliferate hate here. Okay.
I mean, the proliferate is going to be really good in some decks. So I think like a good example is, but okay, you have to think about this. All the poison commanders we've had so far were not the kind of poison commanders that like did a good job of A, surviving when they're an infect deck, or
Yeah.
B, putting a lot of counters on things. That is all changing. The new polluted
Yep.
overseer is going to be a very real deck, and in that deck, the proliferate will not be a joke. It will not be like a meme because every creature that comes into play, they pay 2 and they proliferate. It's like You get like a Trinket Mage, Everflowing Chalice. You start proliferating that thing along with the poison counters, and then start flickering it, and you're going to end games really quick. So,
Oh yeah.
so I think that is good, but I just don't know if the Augury goes in a whole lot of other. Maybe it goes in decks that don't care about Infect, just because it's another Anticipate effect, like an Impulse, basically.
Mm-hmm.
It could be.
Everybody's life totals 30. I'll randomize the pod 3 times. 1. Oh, wait. I clicked the wrong button. 1, 2, 3.
Oh boy.
This is the turn order.
Yep. I have a
Set
hand
the
of
life
Najal.
totals to full. What is this?
Good.
We got what do we got on the board here? We got what is Marcy trying to do here?
Maurice's Twin Claws.
Yeah,
2/4 double strike in the command zone.
double strike. Okay.
Yeah.
Ghost of Ramirez and
it's-
Armix is dangerous as well. That's Demir control. Is
Oh
that
my
Voltron
god.
or tutor or just like lock out a
No, it's a
player
control. It's a very greedy
It's
control deck.
with a cranial plating beatdown plan.
Yeah.
with crane?
At
Okay.
least
Yikes.
Okay. Voltron control cranial
Yeah.
plating beatdown.
So I'm gonna let's get things going here so we can finish a game on your timeline there. We've got Regaligator in position 1 here with Marcy's Twin Claws playing what looks like a Naya aggro or Voltron of some sort. We've got Squee Knight here with Ghost of Ramirez paired with Armix Filigree Thrasher for what is often called Gordix. And then myself on Thrall Parasite control deck, black control deck. And then Drazmeister, what have you got?
Oh, here, this is the card. I'll find it.
Oh yeah, Loyal Guardian. Got it. Yep. Yep, go wide aggro. Cool. Good stuff. Okay. And if you just set your commanders, we'll get our life totals in order and then we'll get started.
Turn.
I'm ready. I'll keep.
Fantastic.
I have a keep as well.
So let's do Guildgate. Pass.
Yeah, draw. Snow covered swap and executioner capsule. And then I'm done.
Okay. I will draw for turn. Play a swamp. Play a Thrall Parasite. Pass the turn.
Drawing a card here. Yeah, the recurring capsule is going to be painful. I'm going to play Fintorn Elves. I'm done.
It won't be a recurring capsule.
Oh, it can only bring back the discarded card, not
Yeah,
any...
discarded or milled.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's nice.
Pass.
Untap, draw. And snow covered island. And Star Compass tapped. And then I'm done.
Okay. There we go. And then I will untap. We're going to tap 2. I'm going to cast a Charcoal Diamond, and I'm going to pass the turn.
Alrighty. I'll play this colony. Get a plant. Jeez. I'll do this for a Caustic Caterpillar, and then I'll play an Arbor Elf. All right, that's all for me.
Well,
Do a Boros Guildgate. And then we're going to go ahead and play a Court Archers. Pass.
And
man, Spell
Draw.
Table is really shitting the bed today. It's like, that's just a caustic. Oh, it's Jumpstart, I bet. That's probably the problem.
This guy is shards. Shards of Innistrad. It's a 1/3 reach exalted.
No, it's not yours. It's just the
Ash
caterpillar
Baron.
over here.
Oh,
Oh,
right,
it doesn't
right,
like the
right.
caterpillar.
It's jumpstart and 40k cards are hard.
And I'm gonna cast
Oh,
Ghost.
hilarious.
Yep, ghost.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna preordain.
Yep.
Wait, 2. I'm gonna keep both and draw both on top. And then I pass.
Okay. I will untap. We're gonna play a land, and gonna pay 4 for a Liliana Spectre with Extort. 1, 2, 3. Everybody loses 1, and then if this resolves, everybody will discard a card from their hand.
I don't have a response.
No response.
No response.
Okay, it'll resolve. Everybody choose a card.
I'll discard this Rhino.
Goodbye, Squire.
I'm gonna discard Scrap Feast.
Yep. Okay, and then that'll be it for my turn. Pass.
Alrighty, I'm gonna play a land, and then I'll spend 5 for the Rhino.
Oh boy.
Moving to combat.
Yeah.
Counter, 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 counter.
This is the kind of deck that uninteracted with goes hard as fuck.
Yeah, but there's enough control at the table that I wouldn't be too worried about it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move to combat though, and what are we gonna? How big's DiPietro? He's a 2/3.
Yep,
2/3.
2, 3.
Yeah.
Oh, no good attacks yet. All right, I need some turns. Pass. I'm done.
All right. Next turn. Draw a card. Curious. So I will play a Banner Gate for turn. Comes in tap. I will pick red.
The sneaky thing going on here is that like the only person who can be attacked by the ghost right now is actually Regaligator.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
2, 3 for Heliod Pilgrim. Not anymore. I got 1, 2, baby.
Yeah, there you go. Heliod's Pilgrim in play.
Let's find. Where are we? Go ahead and put Benevolent Blessing into my hand. Close and shuffle. And I do not think I will attack this turn. Pass.
Tap. Draw.
And
Now
chat,
here's
this
the
is the
real
card
scary
he tutored
turn.
for.
Real scary turn.
Snow
towards
covered
advantage.
swamp.
5/5. Turn 3.
Hey, this thing's gonna get murdered. I don't know what you're worried about.
There is a
This is turn
capsule.
4.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
this
a
thing's
capsule.
not living until my next turn. No one should be concerned.
That might be true.
Yeah.
Why does everyone have blockers? I'm going to pay to life to Cycle Street Ray.
Yeah.
And I would like to move to combat. And I swing with Ghost at Relegator.
Okay. I'll go to block with the 1, 2.
Yeah.
by Pilgrim.
And I will pass the turn.
Oh, so much untapped mana. I would never,
You're passing the
never
turn?
pass the turn. So much mana open.
You're passing?
Yeah, I'm passing.
Okay, I'm going to draw.
It needs to look scary as a control deck with open mana.
Yeah, that's kind of the rule, even if you don't have it.
Squee, are you
Yeah,
planning on capsuling that rhino?
Yeah, that sounds like a solid plan.
Yeah. Okay.
What? The control players are colluding. I don't like it.
Yeah, something about the control players not wanting to be hit for 9. It's actually more than that, right? Because it's each creature you control. So it would be 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 total damage. Yeah, you can do some
Without
stuff
blocks.
without blocks. Yeah. But that's neither here nor there. I am going to just I think I'm just chilling, which is nothing new. Could make another creature. Actually, not a bad idea either. It's gonna go 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to transmute Dimir Houseguard. And for some reason, my I wonder why I'm having trouble with this right now. Lock steel window.
Tutoring is good.
Throw parasite. There we go. Yep, Dimir Houseguard. There we go. And this is gonna go in the graveyard. Which, man, I'm having some troubles with my interface right now. Not really sure why it's the very product I'm trying to provide people. Okay, there we go. So Dimir Houseguard, we're gonna go look for something for 4. And I don't know what that thing is. I think it's just gonna be Siphon Mind.
Pretty solid value.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of an expensive Siphon Mind.
I like Siphon Mind.
It's one of the reasons why Dimir Houseguard is so damn good. So I will get Siphon Mind. There we go.
So tell us you've got Pestilence in hand without telling us you've got Pestilence in hand.
Oh no, I will be completely honest. I do not have Pestilence in hand.
Oh, okay.
Yep. No Pestilence.
I like it.
Yep.
I don't like it in every list, but it is a darn good card.
No, it is in the deck. It's not in my hand. It is very much in the deck.
Oh,
yeah.
Why would you not tutor for it? It's great.
I don't think that's good for me actually. At this point in the game, so I will pass the turn, and
at your end step, I'm going to Vendetta, the big scary rhino.
You're gonna kill my rhino?
Yes.
Okay.
And I take 5.
oh my god, using Vendetta of all cards.
Yeah.
Woo.
All right, I'm gonna take my turn.
Chat. If there was an emoji for heavy breath, that would be it.
I am just gonna play the owl bear.
Nice.
Drawing a card. Oops, I tapped the caterpillar, not the guy. Yeah. That's my turn. I'm done.
Okay.
No land drop.
Forest return. Oh, let's see. Yeah. Let's just go ahead and put the twin claw out. And pass.
Untap. Draw.
Rave Amati says, well, I'm interested to see how Throll Parasite does with lands. And I said, better than when it doesn't. Last game I played, I was 22 cards into my deck before I hit my
Seat of
fifth
the
land.
Synod.
Woof.
Yeah, it was brutal. And I drew so many cards.
It is nice that you've got a 1-drop with Extort.
That is the deck.
And I'm going to
Just it's a solid turn 1 play every time.
Yeah.
Cast Concealer
Yep.
to look at the top card.
You play a
Um,
bunch of ramp, play a bunch of draw spells, kill spells, sweepers, edicts. It's smooth brain, extremely smooth.
I'm gonna
I
put
feel that way about my mono green deck.
Okay,
Fairy Trickery
Yep.
into the grave and
Yep.
draw a card.
Yep.
There's no way he's getting
And,
that back.
I would like to
I
move to
might
combat.
let him actually. I might let you get that Fairy Trickery back.
I do have one that can't block Ghost at the moment as well.
Oh, that's yeah.
Relegate,
Oh,
you
yeah,
can't
yeah.
block
Okay,
the
yeah.
one.
You might as well. Okay.
So I'm going to swing at Relegator.
Why
How
can't
dare you.
he block? Oh,
Because
Uh,
the toughness. Yeah.
free
Toughness.
toughness.
Yeah,
Toughness.
just sorry for those
So-
of you who aren't familiar. Ghost of Ramirez de Pietro can't be blocked by creatures with toughness 3 or greater. It's a very weird card, but
He doesn't like people with thick butts.
and it doesn't like Elf Ball. Any sort of like elf strategy that involves like playing Arbor Elves is like really hard on it.
And
I wanted to grow them out of the blockable range, but
gonna-
you wouldn't let me.
pick back
Yeah, that's true.
my card.
It would have taken just one more trigger.
Get wrecked, him.
I was considering it. I think
We got to be careful, Ravamati, about saying things like that because you might summon it into existence, just like they did last game with Gary.
I will pay
Frisbee.
3
Gary.
to cast Armix.
Ugh, Armax.
Goodbye, creatures.
Yeah, 1 a
It
turn.
usually doesn't get to stick around,
No,
Yeah,
in my experience.
no.
it's for the best.
It's one of the reasons why this combination can be really tough. It's really good in
And
a.
I
Hmm?
pass.
Okay. I will draw for turn. You just love to just hit your land drops, you know, chat.
It's really good.
It's really good. And I am very excited about this interaction in my deck. It's really not anything crazy, but I'm still excited about it. And it's Courier Bat. And I'm going to do it with Extort. So I'm going to gain 3, 1, 2, 3, and everybody will lose 1. And it says, when it enters the battlefield, if you've gained life this turn, return up to 1 target creature from your graveyard to your hand. And I
Nice.
will be targeting the Dimir House Guard.
Feels good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Works perfect with Extort.
Yep. And then
And that's a good rate. For
it
mana to
is.
get the creature back.
Yeah,
That's,
and it's a 2/2 flyer. It carries a
Yep.
cranial plating like a boss.
oh yeah.
So there's that, and then I think I'm just gonna continue chilling. We'll pass the turn.
All right. Big money. Let's see a land. Ooh, a land. Getting there. One day we will cast the commander again. I'm gonna spend 3 mana on this Deepwood Denizen,
Oh, that's a good one. Damn, that's a really good one right now. Awesome.
and then I'll spend 1 on this Land War Elf, and I'm gonna move to combat.
Uh-huh.
Who we attacking? How big's Armix?
It's a 3/2.
3/2. I'm gonna swing this 4/4 trample at Squeak Knight.
4 damage. I will take 4.
You this removing the commander. Actions have consequences. I'm
Ah.
gonna pass the turn.
I pass that back to you. Action has consequences.
Yes, but see, now you get the chance to not retaliate.
Oh, I see.
Let's see. Tap this for red. And let's just do this guy too. Bestial Fury.
Uh-oh.
What does this do? This is Menace, right?
It's nothing, but if you block it, it gets +4/+0 and trample. It's a disincentive. That's what it is exactly.
It's a form of unblockability. Bestial.
What was it called?
It's Bestial Fury. Oh, that's not
Bestial
spend.
Fury.
So it's bestial. That's actually interesting. The word is not bestial. It's
Oh, it's
bestial.
bestial.
Yeah, that's why it wasn't coming up because I was like
Oh,
beast.
funny.
But
Yeah,
look, it's got an angry gorilla on the front.
that is an
Very
angry.
beast
That is a
life.
really angry gorilla, and it's a gorilla cat now. It's an angry gorilla cat. Human thing.
Oh, let's
Humanoid
see.
gorilla cat. So this is Rampage.
Yeah. Just
Rampage
one-sided.
4.
It's fine for me.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Do the
Sure.
thing.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I gotta swing on it, or else. it's
Yeah,
gonna
you
die.
gotta swing. That's why you're here.
Yeah. Let's see. Armax is gonna. How many artifacts does he control right now?
4.
3, 4.
4.
Oh, counts itself.
Yep.
Yeah.
And all the ones in the graveyard too.
And the ones. in the
Oh
graveyard.
yeah.
So
Wait, it
I've-
counts the ones in the graveyard
Yes,
too?
sir.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's ridiculous.
Armix is great. If you
Armax
want
is sweet.
an Armix deck that really, really claps, it's Armix Essior because then you can't kill the Armix.
Gotta kill that dumb
Turns
bird
out
first.
it's still good enough to play Armix and turn any card in your hand into a removal spell. It does not need to get it back with Ghost for it to be good.
Oh, before you
Yeah.
swing, I want to remind you I can kill your creature in
You
response.
do have the capsule.
Yeah, but you gotta make them use the threat.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it turns into like 3 turns of fog. You know what I'm saying?
Keep in mind too that the Armix can only kill one thing a turn. So
Yeah, but that,
you guys
if I-
have the problem of having the
if it-
big things that matter.
Yeah, right. Why am I
Yeah.
just playing worthless one?
So I understand why you would be going at him because I
Squeak
don't.
King, Squeak Knight, are you gonna swing that at me next turn or what? How are you feeling? Where's your angst at?
Where's your?
You've been hitting me frequently here.
Well, he hits you because he needs to tutor. So that's not
Exactly. He's been tutoring. This
That's-
man is your
But
enemy.
I have not cast a single tutor. I just been casting.
Yep, it's
Hand
actually
tutoring.
he's not been tutoring. He's been getting card advantage. Yeah. So
Oh,
and
okay,
the
he's
fact
been
is he's
cycling.
also he's been putting cards into the graveyard with consider. So he's just drawing extra cards. But
This is
ghost
true.
players have to swing at people, and it's not because they think they're the problem. They have to do it just to get the cards. So because it relies on combat damage. So that's something to
just
keep in
want
mind.
value.
Even though he's swinging at you, it doesn't mean he's necessarily thinking you're the threat. But
Yeah.
easy to get wrapped up in that.
Papa Popper has 36 health.
I do.
Yeah, he does.
I
Alright.
I am so ready to
I'm gonna
throw
say
all.
36. I'll
For
swing 4.
if chat ordered me to do it, if there was like a donation, I would throw all my creatures under this and die right now. Right?
You
Plus
you
4,
might
plus
still.
4, plus 4, 12. Yeah, I would die. Okay, so I'm taking 2. 1, 2.
4
4.
total.
Okay, 4
It's kinetic
from
damage.
the Marcy's Twin Claws. Will. Okay, cool. Yeah.
That's my turn. Actually, it was exalted too. The archers gave it exalted, so it's technically
Oh.
6.
Draw. Ooh, that's a good one.
Wow. 6. That's a little bit more.
Yeah.
Only
Next
a little
turn.
bit more.
Next turn
Only
it
a
could be
li-
10.
Oh, I could definitely die next turn for sure. Which factors into my math for sure. I'll let you know that.
Fair. I mean, the objective hasn't changed. You want me dead?
Yeah. Just
Uh,
very, very slowly. Very
Yeah.
slowly.
Voltron is scary for the life gain decks.
Yeah, it can be.
I mean, it's the only problem.
I think I'm going to move to combat. And
Are you now?
yeah,
Are
That-
you though?
That Twin Claws
Yes.
just hit me for 6. My
I
God.
just want to punch people.
He just
Who
wants
you
to punch
punching
them.
with Armix?
Probably the guy who can't kill it by blocking it.
Okay. What are you hitting with that old -X there?
Well, it has to be the
Uh,
defending player. Yeah. So it has to the creature that he attacks with Armix needs to be a creature that they control. So he can't attack you and kill something else. So
it's defending.
But
Yeah,
he could use it to get through against a thin board,
yeah,
right?
yeah, you could. Yeah. So for example, in this case, like he can't really attack you, Dre's Meister, it wouldn't be very good. And yeah, so it's kind of
Oh,
looking
fair
like
enough.
it's the Marcy's if I was to guess.
I don't know.
The
Throw kind of
treachery.
sound.
You can go to combat. That seems fine.
Yeah.
I might have been cheating every time I've been playing Armix. I did not realize it was defending player.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, feels bad.
Yeah, it's
It-
okay. You know now.
Yeah, it's one of the reasons why in those Armix decks, a lot of times you need to have some form of unblockability, like Aqueous form, because you want to be able to attack anybody and pick off any creature. So
Yep. Hit the threats.
actually, the best card you can put in it is a security bypass, which
Security.
Connives, yes.
yeah, it's
You get an
so
extra discard, that
good.
feels good.
It's so good. Yeah.
I've been looking at. There was one card I saw that looked cool. I don't remember the name, but it's a cycle card that when it cycles gives flying.
Yep.
It cycles for 1 blue,
the dragon.
and it's
That would be good.
Oh, no, Windcaller Aven.
Is it? Oh, it's that one.
Yeah, Windcaller Aven is you cycle for 1 and it gives target creature flying. That's actually insane in that deck.
Yeah, that would be good.
it looks really cool.
Yeah, because it's also just a 6 mana 4/3 flying. And it's a cantrip every turn. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, I think I will swing both at Mercil.
Yeah.
And I have an Armix trigger.
Yeah, how much is it getting minus?
-4
total and plus
Well, so
graveyard?
that the trigger is after you discard. So it'll be discard a card. If it's an artifact, it'll be more.
Yeah, but I'm just gonna discard this fairy trigger no one knows about.
Let me just look at this real quick.
And I would target your commander.
So you go to target it. I believe I can still get the Benevolent Blessing on with Flash at the target.
Yep,
and
you
pick
can.
Black to prevent you from killing it.
Bro, so good.
Protection from the.
Also, so it'll be pro black.
Pro black.
Ugh. So that kind of forces the capsule, unfortunately. Or the counter spell.
Well, he's casting it, right?
Yeah, he's casting it, so it's a counter would work too.
So it's a cancel.
Oh yeah.
Cancel it. Okay. So
Cancel.
Hey, welcome to playing against an Armix De Pietro
Cool.
deck.
Well,
I wanted to tap
You
that.
didn't bring 3 instant speed interactions to this battle?
So still
silly
doing
mistake.
4. I'm going to cling to my life of discard with Blood Rush, Rumble Belt, and give it +3/+3 until end of turn.
So it would not die to the Armix. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it lives.
Yay.
Actions have consequences.
Still,
You don't just get permanents for free around
This
here.
is a tough pod for the Gordix deck because it's like 2 aggro decks that have some things that they want to keep in play, but then they can apply a lot of pressure, not a lot of blockers, and then I'm just like here.
Yeah, we don't know what you're up to yet. It's gaining
I haven't
life, that's
attacked.
for
I'm
sure.
just gaining life. Like
It'll all
You are still
backfire in
swinging
the
with
end, but for now it's fine.
Oh, and then you've got a trigger as well from the damage will happen, and then you've got a trigger.
Yeah. So I can bring back my fairy trickery if he doesn't, or he can block Armix if he wanted to.
I'm not going to block it. I take 5. 21.
I get my fairy trickery back.
Keep it alive.
Yep. Gotta keep casting counterspell.
So we've got Ravamati with a bunch of comments here mentioning a 60-card blue-green Boggles deck with security bypass. Put hidden strings and some other things in it. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. He's also conjuring the power of Gary in my deck. He wants Gary off the top.
We already had 1 sighting. We don't need another.
Let's see.
How dare you?
We'll see if we can do. It might actually be worth putting Brain Spoil in my deck because I have so much mana and I could just like tutor for it. That's kind of gross. It's also a kill
It's
spell.
gross. You should do it. I'll
Yeah,
run it.
I should do that. Yeah. And then Squiggy says, what do you think about chittering Skitterling as a commander? Think drawing 4 cards a turn cycle is pretty decent. Think only thing holding it back is producing the corrupted. Yeah, I saw it. It's not my jam, but I think somebody will figure it out. There needs to be enough ways to put poison on people to make that good, and there's a lot cards that need a lot of work to make them good tend not to be good themselves. And so I think you would be better off just playing like Morbid Opportunist or something like that as a way to do that. The other thing is you could play Skyfisher Spider, or as what I call it, Skyfisher Spooter, which is a really great deck. Green black enters the battlefield. You may sacrifice a creature. If you do, destroy target non-land permanent. And then every time it dies, you gain a life for every creature in your graveyard. And then you just like play good black draw spells. Like black doesn't need card advantage in the command zone because you've got as much of it in the deck as you want. So just play around a good effect, and I think you'll be better off than with the rat. I'm gonna go to my turn. Draw. Oh, huh. That changes things significantly.
That's not something you want to hear your opponents say.
I'm not displeased either, and I think you all will agree. Yeah, we're gonna cast Oubliette with with the extort. Can we get toxic in the chat? Because this is gonna go on the Marcy's Twin Claws.
Oh, that's exactly what I did want to hear.
Yep. This is we're giving off toxic Magic player vibes. I'm sorry. It's really
the good news is
actually we can keep it back down here.
You can remove it.
And you can actually, the way to do it is you go add token, search for a card, and then you find Oubliette. Yeah. Okay, and then I will just find a search for a card, and I will find a Marisi. Oh god, I can't spell this thing. Twin Claws. There we go. And then we'll put this underneath the Oubliette tapped, because that's how it will re-enter. Yeah. Well, that decision was made for me. I didn't have to think about that one very hard.
I don't like Oubliette. It's too mean. Too mean.
Oubliette is a card that probably should be banned. So you heard it here.
It's so good. It's so good.
You didn't hear it here from me first, but I've been saying it a long time. It's a bad card for this format, but it's really good. I'm gonna swing these two at Dreymeister at you for 4.
Yep, in the air.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. Marked it.
Yeah, and then I will. Oh, if I had just not extorted, I could have done other things too. What other 4 mana things do I have that I could tutor for? I need to pull up. It's like I should know my deck well or something, but I just built this thing, so it's a little. So in black decks, usually you have an edict, you have draw spell, you have a sweeper, you have a lot of different stuff there. I could just grab Le Peste. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How close are you to casting Guardian? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so like you're there. Okay. I could also grab the initiative, the monarch. I could grab something stupid like Scrapwork Rager. Not a huge plethora of options here. Be pretty offensive if I went and got Pestilence, wouldn't it?
Do it.
1, 2, 3,
yeah,
4.
that's fine. I mean, you're doing mono black. Those are your only options. You Oubliette, you Pestilence, you Gary. That's the game plan.
Yeah, YOLO chat. This is what we're here to do. It's just that usually you don't want to like tutor for Pestilence and then pass the turn.
Yeah. I mean,
it is what it is.
Squee Knight has Fairy Trickery, so he's our salvation.
Yeah. I mean, it's going to
Alright.
have to run itself into a counter at some point. So
I know, I feel that way about my commander. Okay, my turn? Thing. Oh, look, a land. Lands are always good.
yeah, Ravamati said, yeah, I was talking about Oubliette, and yeah, the reality of Oubliettes is so layered. There's so much going on there that's like wrong. Phasing shouldn't work the way it does with the command zone. It should allow you to put it back into the command zone. The fact that it doesn't is something the rules committee should be dealing with. The fact that they haven't means that the Pauper rules committee won't deal with it because they want to stay in alignment with EDH or with Commander. And so what they should do instead is ban the card. But that's just me.
Alrighty, I'm gonna tap 5 mana. I'm gonna cast a Twin Silk Spider, and then I'll cast a Nest Invader.
Oh my god.
It's a shame my commander's not in still play. I'll just say that.
Yeah. Oh, I
Alrighty,
thought you were
we got a-
casting your commander. Oh, you didn't cast your
Nope.
commander. Oh my god. Yeah.
Nope. We're just playing out the hand because there are discard effects at the table.
And how much damage am I taking? This is what everybody wants to know. I'm seeing 1, 4,
This is not in
8,
play. This is a
9,
graveyard
10,
card.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15. You can hit me for 15.
Mm-hmm.
Without blocks.
I mean, I could block
Yeah.
with Roll Parasite, I guess.
I think I'll just do these 3.
Wow.
These 4.
How benevolent of you.
Yeah, but do I want to hit you or do I want to hit Squee Knight? No, he's going to counterspell you. I'll hit you.
Yeah.
Oh, 1, 2, 3.
I mean, actually, another way to think about it too is I don't have anything on my board worth killing, so that probably informs exactly what he's killing with Armix. So I'm taking 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's see. So
It's 10 total.
10. 10. Okay.
Yeah, because the 3/2 has vigilance.
All right. 10 damage.
Okay. That's going to be all for me.
All right.
Yeah, that's the other thing, Ravamati. The fact that it takes equipment and auras along with it is just like it also like puts into play tapped when you get it back.
2, 3,
just fucked up.
4, 5. Rakish Revelers. I get a citizen.
Hey, it's a 5/3 that protects from edicts.
Uh-huh. It do that. The thing is I don't think Squee Knight's gonna counter my Pestilence. I don't think he's gonna do it.
But then he just loses to
I'm
you
not
because he's
gonna
got
attack,
less
so I'll
life
pass.
total.
No,
he's
he-
always going to have less life
Right.
total, and you can keep hating out his commander. I mean,
I-
he could bounce it later.
No,
when
no,
he needs
I
it
won't
off
be
the
able
board.
to because it'll kill
There
my
we go.
stuff too. It'll kill everything.
Oh, I see.
So it's a
Well,
one.
I have a 4/4, right? That's like also part of the problem is he could keep it on the board if there's a big creature in play.
I think if he deals with the 4/4, then I deal with everything, and the cost to his board is that he doesn't get attacked by a bunch of
Alright,
go wide
Squee
stuff
Knight,
anymore.
you're up.
Yeah.
I think there's a
What did you
good.
say?
I mean, it hurts. Like losing your commanders is like obviously not what you want, but there's also the dying
Of
part.
course. And that's kind of the thing that I view with Oubliette is part of playing Commander is playing against
Yep.
3 other people. So having answers to enchantments is definitely something that needs to be considered. Do you
Yep.
draw it? Probably not. And you get hated on. Like I don't think I'm gonna get Twin Claws underneath this unless you die.
Yeah.
And I could draw into a removal, and if I do, I could
Yep.
probably
And
get a nice swing in off that. But
every player should have ways to deal with Oubliette. That's an important like heuristic in the format that people need to keep in mind because Oubliette does in a lot of ways to a lot of decks in Pauper Commander, and it's really my issue is specifically with it in Pauper Commander because in Pauper Commander the difference between a common and an uncommon creature is so significant that the decks tend to be built around their commanders. So when you take that commander out of play and they can't recast it, that's when you essentially turn a player off, and then that player has to throw themselves at you, no matter what is happening, to get rid of the Oubliette or search for their singleton piece. And when you play in blue metas, like blue black metas and stuff, people will counterspell your naturalizes to unlock your oubliette. And you have maybe one or two of them in the deck, and it's fully correct to do.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, or even better, if you're in black green, you go Tameo safekeeping on the oubliette to give it, you know, indestructible. Like it's yeah, toxic, very toxic. Anyways, I didn't mean to get on a rant, but go ahead.
No, you're good.
Did you pass?
Yeah.
Oh.
He just played a 5/3 that made a 1/1.
Yeah.
He's doing chill magic.
Kind of sad about that.
The one saving grace of the oubliette is that there is no black way to tutor for it. There is no Demir machinations at common to tutor for it. So there is that. Well, and it's not an aura either. It's an enchantment, so you can't get it with Shrine Keeper. So
everyone has a blocker for Ghost. Kind of annoying.
So my offer to you, Squee Knight, and I know this hurts, is that if you can deal with the Owlbear, I can kill everything, and that will include your board. Which
what
I
a
know,
tempting offer.
I know that hurts, but I also think that you're quite likely to just die to combat damage. So
yeah, I kind of.
And I won't swing at you with my attackers before I do it either. So.
But you say you can deal with a board.
Well, and the reason that I'm offering that is because the pestilence will go away at the end of the turn. So it's a one-time use. I'm not using it to lock you out of the game.
So you're gonna remove everything on the board.
Yep.
So just punch at someone.
So you need to kill the 4/4 to do that, though. Otherwise, then the pestilence sticks around, and then it is a problem for you and for everyone.
Yeah.
So I present this offer to you.
That is a tempting offer.
Squiggy says oubliette's sort of like Draneth Magistrate, but you have still have the 99. Yeah.
Well, I guess I should do.
Be careful. Mono black deals always come with conditions you're not aware of.
I'm fully accepting the fact that this hurts, and it's also 3 damage, and I'm also a control deck that wants to go late, but so is he. So.
Well, I'm kind of used to doing bad.
And honestly, the other thing too is if you have a hexproof or some sort of way to buff the toughness, I'm only going to crack it for 3, so you could potentially keep your ghost. But
so Armix must swing at to kill that, and
you might as well get your value out of him, right?
Yeah, and Ghost is gonna die, and you're removing everyone else, so everyone is just gonna jump. So I think Ghost is coming your way, Ryan.
Oh, this is the price. Okay. So wait. So Oh, do you have a way to deal with the Owlbear then?
Yeah, I have 4, or it's a 4/4, right? So I can just discard.
Well, you have to swing at him if you want to.
Yeah.
He's got the capsule.
Got it. I'm okay. Yep. For Ghost, got it. Okay. So I will.
I have to discard before blocks.
Yes. Okay. Go ahead. Discard.
It's probably gonna be this very tricky. No one knows about.
Just tossing it. Get it out of here. Okay.
Yeah, and then we can. Oh yeah, I'm shooting the Owlbear for 4.
Fourth the Owlbear.
Fourth the Owlbear. Okay. I don't have any cards in my hand, by the way. I don't know. Maybe I should have said that earlier when you were wheeling and dealing, but.
Yeah.
Was Armix attacking me?
Yes.
Yeah, he has to be attacking you.
Oh, okay. Oh, so I have a decision. I'll block with this Denizen.
Yeah.
And then I'll tap these 2 to tap him to draw a card. And then he'll die.
Yeah, he tries with Armix, and I'm pretty sure Ryan will block, but.
Yeah, I'm gonna block with the Thrall Parasite.
So you don't want to give my Fair Trickery back. Kind of sad about that. and I'm not putting them into the graveyard.
I think you'll keep the Pietro for now.
Yeah, Pietro is just a 1/1.
Yeah, he just got blocked with
Or he's a 2/3 and he
Oh,
got
yeah,
blocked with
it's
a
just a
1/1.
1/1. Yeah, you're good.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
and then your guy dies.
Yep.
Yep, it's already in command zone.
Yeah.
In the,
Okay. Anything else?
Yeah. Gonna. I'm gonna treasure cruise and I'm gonna delve away my graveyard.
holy buckets.
Wow.
Boom.
Ancestral recall.
Yep, not bad.
Draw 3. Did I play a land this turn?
Mm. I see
Not
turn
sure.
6. Looks like you have 6 lands in play. You're on turn 7 though. I don't know if you did. Maybe chat can let us know.
I'm not sure if I did play a land or not.
I presume you've been hitting your land drops because you've been drawing a lot of cards. So just let him
Yeah.
play a land. Just keep the game going.
So I can play a land. I'm not
Yeah.
sure if
Yeah.
I have no opinion on it.
Same here.
I'm just gonna play this ice tunnel.
Okay.
And I guess we're just gonna sneakily run out this cranial plating while we're at it
Oh my.
and pass.
Wow. Gotta look that card up for chat here. Yeah, that's a card. It's not a card I'm happy to see. I'm gonna draw. Yep, I'm gonna go to combat. And I'm gonna swing both of these here at you, Dreymeister.
Okay. 4.
Mm-hmm. Get the life totals nice and even.
Yeah, except for yours.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Pestilence.
This is now a counter it to keep the aggro players happy.
Yes.
And me in the game.
You go back on your agreement.
Wait,
Nah.
was there a deal? The deal was to kill the rhino. The deal wasn't to also not counter pestilence.
Deal with the owl there.
I think I would rather have the owl if I would try to get your favor to punch him with. But nah, it's good for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pestilence good. Okay.
I have
I'm
nothing.
gonna pay 1 into pestilence.
Bye, citizen.
And we're just gonna keep things moving by doing this, but I'm not holding priority. Okay, we know what I'm doing here. We're cracking this for
Yeah.
4. So is there a response to any of these triggers here?
No responses. My things are gonna die.
You're doing it for 4.
Yeah.
Oh, so yeah, so it'll be, let's see. So actually we only need to do it for 3, right?
Yeah, you wanted me to get rid of the 4/4, so I was thinking.
Yeah. But I
guess
got a
it
land
was-
this turn, so that was why it changed the math. I have 4 now. So I'm doing
Yeah.
it for 3. Any responses to the third one?
Oh, so I need to respond to the one for 2. I've got a caustic caterpillar right here.
Okay.
So I'm gonna tap this, and then I've got an Eldrazi spawn over here. So I have the 2 mana for it.
Yeah.
And I'll sack this, and I'm gonna destroy the oubliette.
Are you sure it's not the cranial plating?
No, I'm gonna unleash the cat beast because my board's getting hated out this turn. I've got no cards in hand, so
How many cards you got over there, Regaligator?
2.
Okay, cool. All right. There we go. I'm going to take 1, 2, 3. Everybody's going to take 3 off that. So Squee Knight's got it, Regal and Drymester. And then I'm going to let this Pestilence go and pass my turn.
It actually stays now because Marcy's in play.
Oh.
Marcy's back.
Oh. Oh, wow. So
Yep.
actually, so this is a good time to talk about this Squee. Do you want the
Squee,
Well,
he's got more
the-
life than you, and there's a pestilence in play.
there's the Marcy? If it goes away, the Pestilence goes away too.
You've already taken one bad deal. Don't let history repeat itself.
I think it was a good deal.
Hmm.
I mean, I don't know that you want this Pestilence play any more than I do.
I don't really like Pestilence.
No,
'cause I'm
and the
trying to
Pestilence
win.
is going to be collateral on you because I'm going to have to use it to stop these aggro players, and it's going to end up killing your shit too.
Actually,
Yeah.
think about it this way. How much commander damage do you have marked? 6? So really, Marcy might be able to finish him, and that will also remove a pestilence.
That's possible. I could
Yeah,
also
but
just
I
die.
kinda-
You
I
can
kinda
interact whenever
wanna-
you want. You don't have to do it on this turn, so I would just chill.
And
You
actually-
don't need to commit to a play path. You're the control
Yeah,
player.
but-
You choose when you take your action.
The problem is that you might play out more creatures, but then he's forced to pay for. Then I can't develop my board because I have
Yeah,
to wait for him to
this is
pop his
true.
Pestilence.
He's got 2 cards in hand, though.
I have 3.
So-
Yeah.
If I don't let Pestilence go, are you gonna punch me with that Mercil? Is my question. Where is it going?
Probably not.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna hold.
Okay. I'm gonna pay a black here with this trigger, the sacrifice, or with at the end step here. Just gonna do 1 more damage.
Yep, down to 17.
I know all this is gonna sound kind of sus, but I realized that I actually have the ability to cast this card now because of the creatures that went into the graveyard. So these are I'm gonna exile these, and I'm gonna cast Spinning Darkness, targeting the Marcy's Twin Claws. I had no idea how this Marcy's thing was going to interact with the board. So this is going to deal 3 damage to target non-black creature and gain 3 life, which will be 4 damage in total.
Yeah.
Which
Nice.
is
Nice.
wild
That
because
was-
I am literally doing this to get rid of my own Pestilence right now.
Yeah, I think the right decisions were made then.
Yeah.
Like, you've spent more resources rather than convincing someone else to take care of the problem for you.
I didn't even realize I had recourse there until like the last moment. So.
Dang.
Oh, and the
Okay.
Oubliette is gone too. So actually, this would be Oubliette would be on the top. So I will keep the Dimir House Guard because this is a graveyard matter card
Top
or
of
order
graveyard,
matter.
yeah.
So it's going to be
Oh, yeah.
Courier Bat, Liliana's Spectre, Dimir and then Oubliette, and then Dimir House Guard stays. It's actually quite
Yeah.
nice. And then this, and then Pestilence.
Yep.
Oh, you know what? Hold on. There's another. Sorry. You can respond to this afterwards. But oh no, it won't. Yeah. Yep. So here, you can respond to Pestilence so that you can keep it in play 1 more turn.
Hmm.
That's the play.
If you have protection or
Yeah.
something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, like, it means you can't play creatures out without me keeping the Pestilence. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which maybe you just don't play creatures and it goes away, but like.
Wait,
Yeah.
but this was at end step, right?
So
Yep.
at end step, it's checking to see are there any creatures in play. You say no,
But
there
at
aren't.
the end of each turn. I
It's-
guess no, you're right.
Nope.
I'm wrong.
It's at the beginning of your end step is how it reads.
You're
Yeah.
right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
So you're keeping pestilence?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Seems
yes.
bad.
Yep.
You done?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What are we doing now? We got, let's just put out this elf here. I'm going to draw a card. I'm gonna play this land for turn, and that's my turn.
Forest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know you love them. Good 20
You know
calls
I'm
are
you.
wild.
What's up, Marcy?
They're back. Pass.
Or it's Marisi's. I'm never gonna be able to.
Maurice's.
I'm never ever gonna be able to say that. It's just gonna be Marcy.
All right.
They're my Reese's. Okay, you can have your own Reese's cups. They're my Reese's.
You can
I
have.
love Reese's.
Get your hands off of Ma Reese's pieces.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think I'm just passing my turn.
And step.
Yep, there's creatures in play. So, anything happening? Go to my turn. Draw. Oh, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. For Siphon Mind.
Everybody discard one.
I have a response.
Ooh.
He's gonna counter it.
Yeah, counter spell.
Yep.
Huzzah! We'll keep the weenie.
We'll
like
pay
the
1, and
cards
we're
in my
gonna
hand.
cycle. Well, it's funny though because you're spending a card to do that and saving them a card. But if you see me as the arch enemy, that is the way to do it. We're gonna cast a
Yeah,
Baron
that's
more,
what's-
and I'll draw a card. We're gonna pay. Let's see. Pay 2 and cast Feed the Swarm, targeting the Twin Claws.
All right, that's for CMC.
Yep.
So you take 4.
Yep. I'll go down to 15.
It's now cost 8.
Yep. And then I will pass the turn.
Alrighty. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, look, this card. No one's seen this before. Drawing 2. We'll put them both on the bottom. And then I will reveal a Tameo Safekeeping, which stays on the top. Okay. I got a 2/2. Should I hit someone with my 2/2?
Me.
Yes. I'm gonna attack.
My
Pop
body is
Pop
ready.
with a 2/2.
Yeah.
All right, I'm done.
Right. Drop the turn. What a dilemma.
Do you pay the 8?
I don't think I can.
Can't.
I'm short.
Oh, land for you.
Yep.
I can do this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can play a big old raccoon.
Yep.
I will pass.
That's the backup plan.
Oh, that's a hell of a
At
backup
your
plan.
End step. I'm going to pay 4 and cast Mystical Teaching.
Interesting.
Oh boy.
It's not that scary, guys.
Yeah, the instants in that deck are going to be mainly value stuff.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm just getting.
Arcane Deny.
Yeah, and then counterspell me so I can draw cards.
I don't have an Arcane Denial in my deck.
Really?
Whoa.
Isn't there a? Do you?
That
are
is
you
one of
worried-
the best targets for it.
Yeah, I just haven't been able to get my hands on one.
Sure.
Mhm.
Oh, fair enough.
That's why I'm running Cancel. It's supposed to be that card.
Another way to replace cancel is with a Dream Fracture. I think that's a really good counter spell that people don't always play. It draws a card for each player.
Where is my card I wanted?
And it's good for the same reason that Arcane Denial is.
I think I'm just grabbing a muddled mixture.
Can't go wrong with that.
Yeah, Dream Fracture is nice.
Gonna untap and
Do you have Dark Withering? What's the
me?
search criteria? I forget. What's the restriction on that tutor?
It's has to just be an instant or a card with flash. So you could get that one. Yeah. Kills a non-black creature for 1 black if you
Yeah,
madness
but then can he recur that with the Pietro?
Yeah. Yep. Because you
Yeah,
discard
that's a
it and
decent
it you discard it into
You don't have the board state
well,
for it
wait,
to work just yet,
actually,
but
I don't know if that's the case because you discard it and it goes into let's see.
yeah, what's the text on De Pietro?
Well, it's from the library or from your hand. That's the text. So Dark
Yeah,
Withering.
so it was discarded. I
If you
think it sees
discard this
that.
card, discard it into exile though. And then when you do, you cast it for its madness cost. So it's not actually coming from your
But it
library
didn't say
or your
put
hand.
into exile. It said discard, right?
Right, but then when you cast it, it's not actually going in. So it never goes into the graveyard until you cast it, and then it's coming from
Oh.
exile. So you
Yeah.
can't loop Dark Withering. Yeah,
Rip. Be
That
too
would-
good anyways.
that'd be awesome. Kill 2 things a turn.
How many cards do people have in hand?
I have 1.
2.
2. Five. Actually, don't need to tap that one. 4, 5, 6. I'm going to cast Tussiger's Cruelty.
Oh my
Ooh.
god.
Discarding.
Discard 2. Goodbye.
No hand for me. Control.
Goodbye, Colossus Might and Battle Horns.
You know, I think I'm down with that.
Everyone is going hellbent here.
Yep.
Yeah, that's gonna be my turn.
How many cards do you have? That doesn't hit you, does it?
Nope. I
Yeah.
have 2.
So you're not hellbent.
That's not the problem here, I think.
Okay. 1 for Pestilence.
Are you sure you want to do this?
I do. Yeah.
All right.
Yep. And 3. Oh, sorry, 2.
2.
Oh, sorry. Took my 2. And then 3.
3.
And then 4.
4.
So let's see. 1, 2, 3. Wait. Let me get my game log correct here. So I've lost. Where was I before here? I was at a. Oh crap! We've got a long string. Dang, I'm not sure if I. So I got this is before now, and I was at 13.
You
So
had
this would be
13,
9.
You were at 13.
Yep. Okay, and then I'll pay 1 more.
For 5.
Yep.
Goodbye, Raccoon.
Yeah. And then I'm going to pay 1, 2, 3, and cast my commander.
No response from me.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. I will pass the turn then.
Sounds good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's not enough mana. Pass.
All right. Okay.
Greatness at any cost.
Woof. Pass.
Empty-handed. Oh my god.
Let's see, do I have any?
I think I actually really want to get rid of the
You can't.
S8s.
Pestilence?
Not black. It's non-black.
Non-black. Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's so. Why is all the black good spells non-black?
It's one of the reasons I play black decks. Among
It's
many.
really good. Black removal is really good. It just doesn't target other black stuff.
Yep. It often does not hit things that you want to kill. You have to be careful. Executioner's Capsule stays in because it's so good against Flicker. But like, you got to be like Vendetta, Ghastly Demise. You got to be careful with those ones. Like, I think like Cast Down oftentimes plays instead of Doomblade, but I think maybe the Mark with Affliction might trade out for one of those. But Victim of Night, Grasp of Darkness are some of the best ones. Go for the Throat, the best. Yeah.
Yeah, that stealth downshift.
Yeah, that one was real good for us.
Mana.
Doesn't hurt Armix though, right?
It does not kill Armix. That's a good point.
That's not how you.
And what is relevant about that is that a lot of times decks that don't have a lot of removal but they're black will only have Go for the Throat.
I'm gonna transmute my model mixture.
Yep.
Jeez, I'm learning something. I should be tutoring more.
It's really Ghost transmute with Ghost is really good because you can just keep picking it back up.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I've played a couple games against the Ghost and Armix. It's a dirty deck.
Yeah, I don't usually win a lot with my deck though. I usually get hated because no one likes Armix.
Yep.
This is the correct opinion.
So Squee, the answer to that, the what you do is you just swap out Ghost for SEOR. I have a list. I'll drop it in the chat here, but I actually don't think that Ghost Armix is a deck that can realistically have both on the board regularly because it's just so good. And people are like, no, right? And they're still expensive commander, like expensive in the sense that you have to like you want them both out.
I'm gonna get this crashing drawbridge.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, let me pull up my I call it Robot Chicken. And I've got plenty of wins with it. It's a good deck. Got a primer.
Yeah, that sounds like a great combo.
Yep.
I think it's time to make Pestilence go away.
Yeah, good luck.
It's at everyone's end step, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. I 5 mana, and I'm going to channel Moonsnare Prototype, targeting your commander.
Targeting my commander.
Bouncing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. That's okay. I've had my fun with Pestilence. So this is gonna go. Oh, and I get to get this. I get to draw it again later on. Where does it go?
No. I'm bouncing your commander.
Oh.
Pestilence sacrifice.
And the check will, yeah.
Yep. Yeah, so then
I bounce to top or bottom of your library
or command zone. So I'll send it to the command zone.
Oh yeah.
Yep. And then Pestilence will sacrifice itself.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else?
Nah.
All right. Draw for turn. Oh my god. My deck is too good to me. We're going to cast Basilica Creatures. This is an extort creature. And then I'm going to pay 1, 2, 3, 4 for Vicious Battle Rager. And I'm going to gain the initiative. Empty board initiative. Let's fucking go. Oh, man.
Are you extorting that?
I am, yes. 1,
Okay.
2, 3. There we go.
I'm marking 1.
Yep. Oh my God. 1, 2, 3. So I'm gonna add a counter here, and then I'm gonna go search for a swamp. Got the swamp, like that, and I will play the swamp, and then I will pass the turn.
Alrighty, next turn.
There's big money, no enemies.
Play this thing. It makes a 1/1 spawn. That's it for me.
All right. Next turn. They do exist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One
Nice.
last time. Pass.
Yep, those land drops are just a initiative trigger away now.
Yep.
Untap. Draw.
Does he retain initiative?
I will. Yeah. Oh, I guess he's got the.
He's got the haste wall, but I
Well,
don't
where
know.
is the haste wall?
It needs to tap, and
His
it doesn't
hand.
have haste
Yeah,
in
no.
itself.
Oh,
No,
you
yeah, he
couldn't get it out
can't.
last
Yeah,
turn.
he can't.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So I'm gonna play my
Rip.
bridge.
Yep.
And I think I'm 5. I'm just gonna put Ghost back in.
How many artifacts do you have? 1,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5. Okay. Got it. All right.
And then I pass.
All right. Upkeep. I'm going to trigger this, and this is an important question. So if I put the counters on the Battle Rager, then the Twin Claws would need some. 7, so it's currently hitting for 4. So if you even get a little bit of a buff, then you can still attack through. Or Scry 2. Scry 2 is probably what I need to do, which is kind of weird, but Scry 2. Yeah. Yep. I will put both of those on top, and I will draw for turn. Okay, so Commander is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. I think we're gonna start with now that cranial plating though, that is some shit. Next
Yep.
turn it's ghost, haste, cranial plating for a lot. Could be lethal. So I'll need to have blockers. We've also okay. How much is ghost right now? 1, 2. So it's 5.
I cast him for 5, so if he
Oh,
dies, it's gonna be 7.
Well, oh, sorry, my bad. Armix.
Oh, Armix is 5.
Armix is 5.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 equips haste. Yeah, okay, you can do all that. Would for okay. Well, that yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4 for Phyrexian Rager with extort. I will lose a lot. I will. Well, first of all, I will gain 1, 2, 3 off of the extort. Everybody will lose 1, and then
Yep.
does this resolve? I
No response
will
from me.
lose a life, draw a
Nothing.
card, and then I will pass the turn.
One card in hand.
Okay, what are we doing here? We're taking our next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sack that. 6. Seven glorious mana. Look, it's the guy.
It does exist.
The lad has arrived.
All right,
So
moving to
loyal.
combat.
Mm-hmm.
Put counters on things.
Anything else? You gonna punch someone?
Yeah, I mean, I want to punch you.
I know you can't though,
Why not?
because I've
I
got a
could.
1/5.
Yeah,
You can punch someone else though.
I'll pass.
I have an
Oh.
0-4.
So before Regaligator's turn, I'm gonna pay 2, and I'm going to extort a defile targeting the Marcy's Twin Claws.
Feels
So
bad.
1, 2, 3, gonna gain 3. You guys are gonna lose 1, and defile will resolve.
Yep.
All right, draw for turn. Untap.
This is the Voltron control player dynamic that plays out all too often. Just
Yeah, it's tough.
my whole game plan is I just gotta top deck, kill spells, and keep the Voltron off the board.
Yeah, it's
And there's 2 control players trying to do it.
yeah, that's
Yeah, but
so-
you've mostly been goaded into removing stuff for Ryan, so
I mean,
Yeah.
he was the one taking all the damage. So that I think is
he
that
did get
was,
cracked
yeah,
early for
yeah.
sure.
He was at
I think
16 life, like on turn 4.
The
so.
bullseye was turning to you. I think around the turns you made the deal, and I think
Yeah,
he
it
probably
was
could have let us hit you once before he had you save him.
it was a good deal, but it definitely but I think part of it is you got to look at the game state from the standpoint of like or the way I was looking at it is like sometimes you're in a pod where your odds are not good. And and I think that's what we're looking at here is that like as a Ghost Armix player, you don't have blockers really. You only want to use your removal sparingly. You're heavily reliant on your command zone, and I didn't have any targets that were ever worth killing. But like Dreymeister and Regaligator did, and they were coming after you. So yeah, I mean it played out the way that I kind of expected it would, and it does favor me in that sense. But
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah.
Putting the rest out.
What you arresting?
Probably the Battle Rager.
No more Battle Rager.
Yeah.
Okay. I will
It's
just
it's alive. It's just it
yeah
can't attack, block, or do
or activate abilities. Yeah.
Yeah, we're just sitting that big 5 butt down, and then that's my turn.
Seems justified.
Untap. And drop.
It is arrested.
The deck giveth, and the other opponent taketh away.
Mm-hmm.
The question was, do I get the 1/2 or the 2/2 arrested so that the ghost can probably get by a little easier?
Yeah, it
No,
does
they
help
could
the
trade, but
ghost.
maybe I want them to trade.
So you can get to 10 mana and play Barcy for 10 mana.
Yeah.
There is a way.
Yeah.
The line is thin, but it exists.
Oh, it's so thin right now.
Yeah.
I'm glad the Pestilence is gone, but there's a Crypt Rats in there.
Oh yeah.
You gotta.
Oh yeah. Crypt Rat, 7 cards Justice.
Marauding Blight Priest would be pretty good for you at this point too.
I don't have it in my deck.
Don't like it, huh?
No.
I'm gonna cast my armor.
Draws too much hate.
Yep. Yep. Same with Epicure of Blood. Both of them just in control decks where you're like trying to gain life. They do the thing that you don't want to happen, which is like in this game. Like I had to establish that like the Pestilence was not what I wanted to do because I don't want to be establishing control mid game. That's like yeah, but it's what I had to do. So yeah,
Armix, but
Armix,
in the same vein, it's like they close out the late game.
They do. Oh yeah, they're amazing that way. It's just that now I'm on this like thin ice of having to fight all of you, and I don't really want to be doing that because I don't know. I don't think my odds are actually good, even though I'm ahead. So
I think we all feel that way.
I mean, some good. So if I got some draw spells, that would definitely increase my odds. But I'm at the mercy of my top deck right now. So.
Yeah, the discard hate was effective.
It only took 1 card for me. I only lost the Pilgrim's Eye.
I'm gonna put my plating on Ghost.
How big is Ghost?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7. So it's a 7/3.
Counts all artifacts.
The artifacts in play,
Yep, all artifacts in play.
not the graveyard like Armix does.
Okay.
Then I'm going to give the creatures haste.
Yep.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, the thing is, though, is that I don't know if Squee can win after I die. That's the.
But he can't win if you stay alive because he's got 4 health that you're extorting.
Do you have life gain in that deck? Like Unexpected Fangs or Vampiric Link or anything?
Or Gary.
That's the other thing that those decks always need to have too.
No,
Yeah.
I miss it. I have no lifelink.
Yeah.
Lifelink's good in every list because
Yeah, it's
sometimes the games go a little long.
Often.
I just have a bunch of spells that kill me.
Yeah.
I need to.
Are you looking at the unplayable Feed the Swarm in your hand?
Vendetta, Snuff Out, Feed the Swarm. They're very. You got to plan for them. Yeah. Okay, so is anything happening here?
I want to swing, but I'm dead to the crackback if other people punch me.
Yep. Yep. I think the odds are you swing it, or the way this plays out is you swing at me, I lose my board, and then I think actually Dreymeister ends up cleaning up. I think that's the way this is going to end. That's my prediction. I'll put it in chat here.
I hope I can clean up.
I mean, that would be the.
I don't have enough power on the board to even kill Regala right now, but we'll find a way.
Oh, I'm so dead to Ryan, but
what are you talking about? You have a 5/5 and a 3/3 when you attack. They become a 4/4 and a 6/6.
It's actually a beginning of combat trigger.
Yeah, so you got 1 over on me.
I think you should take whatever action you want. I hate to say it, but I honestly feel like you're just king making, and sometimes that happens.
It's Commander.
It is a situation where like, yeah.
Inaction is to lose, and action is to lose.
Well, yeah, and generally speaking, it's inaction that they advise, right?
I just think I die if I don't.
We don't know what's
clear Ryan's board, but I'm not sure. But I'm dead to the crackback, but I'm not sure if he'd rather try and lower Ryan as well.
If you think Ryan's that valuable to you alive as like killing our stuff or whatever, then you just attack him with Armix and get rid of at least 1 extort creature and hope that he doesn't have enough extort field to finish you on his turn.
Well, the thing is, he has another extort in the command zone, so he can just plop that down, play a card, pay 2. That's 2 damage on top of 1 in the air, if not 2.
How many cards does Ryan have in hand?
I have 0
so
cards
he
in
could
hand.
top deck a land and get 0 extort triggers on his next turn.
Which
you have to kill his extorter. Like you have 4 health.
That's interesting.
You have to kill his extorter.
The idea that if I draw a land, so that means like my odds are like 50% that I hit another spell, and then I have to be able to cast that spell, and then I have to cast my commander and that spell with extort, and that would kill him, and then I would attack and kill him, is actually pretty long odds. My odds are
it's
like
more like you taking any game action will make him like
Loyal Guardian is
whereas Loyal Guardian is a 6 power trampler that just will end the game for him, right? Like
I have an opponent with 16 health and is
but
running
if I just die, but I have no cards in hand, so
I'm not saying he should kill you, but I think he has to remove your extorter.
All right, what you gonna do?
Do it with the capsule.
It's all on you, man.
Oh wait,
decisive.
I won't hold it against you either way. You do what you gotta do.
I think this might be my. I don't die from. I don't know, but I'm gonna swing with both at you, Ryan, and I'm gonna discard this deprived.
Yeah, this is interesting because if he kills this to get rid of the extorter, then I kill his Armix with this. And okay, yeah, all right.
The Armix can't block anyways, right?
Yeah.
And then he's got a capsule for defense. He'd probably rather you block with the Rager.
Can't do anything to Ryan.
Exactly.
Capsule can get rid of the Guardian.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm gonna.
he wants to trade the Rager here.
Yeah, the capsule is a big
Yeah.
game here actually.
Yeah, I realized I had it in play. It's just been sitting there. But yeah,
Mhm.
I think I'm killing the extort creature.
Okay.
When you take the initiative, you get to go get a basic.
I'm going to
Yeah.
block with this here on
Armix. Wait.
Oh, actually, you can block DiPietro.
actually I don't need to block at all.
Whoa.
True.
See, okay, so this is the interesting thing. Squee, you just die to this. You know that, right? Like I'm second stage on the initiative. If I just don't block, I just hit you, get the initiative, and trap you.
He's got 2 mana.
Oh, yeah, he does.
Yeah, you don't know. You don't know what I have.
Okay, all right. Let's fuck,
I mean, the
let's fuck
attacks are
around and find
declared.
out.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
I'm taking it then.
Actions have consequences.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I have 6 artifacts, so that's 8 ghost damage and 3 Armix.
Yep, so 11. I'm down to 5. Yeah, I think this is going to end up.
And I get the initiative, right?
Yep, you do.
Yep.
And
Do you have a DiPietro? Don't you get a card back or something?
He's going to get
too, or is
deprived
that it?
back.
Yeah, I get my deprive back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I think this ends up. I think this ends up setting up Dre for the win.
God,
Unfortunately.
I hope so.
Yeah, this is the annoying thing about aggro decks in this format is like you just get dumpstered so hard for so long, and then
So
like
do I get a land?
you just
Right?
yeah, you're gonna get a land, and then it just like
tapped
king
or
makes
untapped?
Basic.
Yeah.
Yeah, basic.
When the
Is
life
it
Yeah,
totals
basic.
get low.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and then just like I just like have this random shit in play. Like
Does
Yeah.
it come in tapped?
Look, I have a 2/2. I win.
no, it comes into your hand.
Oh,
Yeah,
in
but
my
you can
hand.
play it if you haven't played a land yet.
Yeah, I haven't.
Uh-oh,
Play
Deprive
land.
Online.
Yep,
Yeah.
have
The
fun.
beginning of the end.
Okay, is that it?
Yeah, that's my turn.
All right, I'm gonna draw for turn.
All right, it wasn't a Gary.
If you don't kill me, I might be able to control the aggro player
Why?
a bit.
But that
Yes or no?
none of that makes any sense now because we're both dead. Does that make sense?
Nah.
You have no block. Like so, like your attack, you have no blockers now,
Yeah,
and you're at 4.
I can take 3 from his creature because I can remove.
Can
the
you
big
take?
dumb?
It'll be a 4.
It would be
Not if I kill it before his turn.
right. But I've
Oh,
also
yeah,
got
yeah,
I
yeah.
can live.
I've also got a creature here. So
Yeah.
So I think the way this works is that I attack Squee to get the initiative, and then what does that do? What does that do for Dre then? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
One thing's for
8,
sure.
9.
We're not all making it out of here alive.
Or maybe Regala Master makes it. So if Squee gets another turn, then he kills the Loyal Guardian. So that means that Dre has to swing to kill Squee.
I don't need another turn to kill Loyal Guardian. I have 2 mana up and capsule. I can just crack it before he gets his turn.
Oh no, I understand that, but now that we're all super low on creatures, it means that he will have to swing at you. And that's so you will use the capsule, and then you'll take 3, and you'll have taken 2 from this. So I will go to combat and swing. Oh, but see, I have to. But see, if I do that, then you attack me with the Loyal Guardian.
Yeah, if you attack me, he kills you on his crackback.
So
Yeah, I don't know why you'd help the player who's beating you with his 2/2.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I go 1, 2, 3. No. I could go there. Yeah,
It doesn't attack. We both can live for another turn at least.
I'm
Unless
gonna
stop
swing.
decking.
I'm gonna swing the Phyrexian Rager at you, Squee.
Yeah, I'll take 2.
Take 2. I will gain the initiative, and I'm going to goad the Loyal Guardian.
Oh.
He's doomed, you Squee.
And then I'm
Yeah.
going to pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to cast a roll Parasite. And what stage of the dungeon are you, Dre? You're not?
Never made it.
Okay. And then I will pass the turn.
One with your commander on the stack,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
like his thingy is goaded, but can attack Gator, right? Because it's just not you.
So
Yeah,
it's just
you
not
can-
me.
I
you
can
attack the
attack
guy,
Marcy.
So he could
too, yeah.
could attack Marcy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you could save me, or not kill me.
Yeah.
I
mean-
oh
And
yeah.
then
I just don't know because Regalar's not doing anything.
I've got the arrest keeping the.
I'm in the
Battle
same
Rager
position
down.
all of you are, where I probably have to swing.
Yep.
Yeah.
You've got deprive lock, right? So
Yep.
it doesn't matter who you're doing it to. You're either going to do it to me or you're going to do it to Ryan. So maybe I'd rather let Ryan sit through that than me.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. So
Yeah, I'm just gonna pass here.
okay, cool.
Or
So
not
Thrill Parasite
have-
resolves, and then I'll
Yeah.
pass the turn. Oh, and I have the initiative.
Alrighty.
There we go. Yeah, it's a rock and a hard place situation, I think.
Yeah.
You just got to
There's
navigate
no
it
good.
as best
There's
as
no
you
good
can.
choices left. Right. I'm going to spend 4 mana on this Ivy Lane Denizen,
Nice.
and then move to combat.
Yep.
Beginning of combat, I get counters, 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 counters,
Yep.
counters. Okay, I'm gonna declare the Loyal Guardian attack and Ryan, and I'll declare the.
Oh wait, but that leaves him
no, it
alive.
Oh yeah, you're right. Sorry, this is
Yeah,
goaded, so I
yeah,
have.
yeah,
Sorry,
Yeah.
I'll declare the Scion.
But if you
attack.
don't attack, oh, so you're trying to keep him alive?
Well, I forgot the Rhino's
Because he's
goaded,
got the
right?
capsule.
I had.
Yeah, so you have to swing the two of them at Squee to kill him. Otherwise, it doesn't happen. But yeah.
Yeah, I'll declare attacks like this, and
both at me.
no,
Oh.
you just get the 6/6 Rhino. The 4/4 is coming at Papa Popper. And before blocks, I'll do a Titanic Brawl.
Oh,
Targeting.
targeting.
I'll have the Rhino fight the 1/1 Extorter.
Yep.
The Thrall Parasite. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so we can move to blocks now.
So am I taking 4 then?
Yeah, I only got 4.
I'm cracking my bubble to stay alive.
Okay. I'm gonna
Weird.
Tamiyo's Protection.
Oh.
This card you saw earlier.
Oh.
On the
I
Rhino.
see. I see. Uh-huh.
X-proof. Yeah.
And the life gain.
I'm just dead then. But for funsies,
Yeah,
I'm gonna show you. I also have hexproof on
Oh.
my tap ghost.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'll gain 2 life. Things will smash. Second main, I'm done. I got nothing. No hand.
Oh,
It's all on the board.
I can't believe Loyal Guardian is winning this game. Wow.
What do you mean?
It's like no cards in hand for so long. Can't play the commander, and then just scraping up the scraps.
That's what you do sometimes,
It
though.
is. It's just the pattern with the aggro decks. They tend to be that way.
Well, and that's mono green too. Is you just keep ramping, so you just keep getting the commander back out. That's all it turns.
Although you
into
didn't
late
ramp
game.
at all. You're
Well,
6
I
lands in
dork
play.
ramped.
Yeah.
I dork ramped, which was brittle.
Yeah.
Like the 4/4 can't attack some.
Oh, did I take the initiative? Did I hit someone who had
You
the
also
initiative?
took the initiative. Yeah.
And
you
heck
killed.
yeah.
Yep. So you got the. You're gonna get a land.
I'm gonna go.
And then you're gonna get counters.
I'm gonna.
And then Regaligator is dead.
I'm gonna go. See you guys. It was
Hey,
fun.
that was really fun, Squee. Thanks for coming and joining us. Or sorry, your name here in the in Discord is Cooney. Yeah, good stuff. Well, hey, thanks for joining us, and we'll hope to play more games with you.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
It was fun.
Yep, and I sent you a link to the Armix SER as well.
Yeah, I check it out.
Rock on. You have a good one. Ciao.
Yeah, same.
Look this thing. Yeah. I think I could have played that land, but that's fine. I missed it.
I think you're in an okay position.
Ravamati, I did indeed actually scry off the Undercity. So, and I didn't trap. I just scried and then I goaded. So yeah, you can follow that line. But
that's another reason
dead.
why the counters are always great.
Oh yeah, for sure. Okay.
No game actions for you.
There we go.
Forest, move to combat, put counters on everything.
Did you go?
Huh?
Did you go? I passed.
Oh, I'm dead.
Oh, you're dead. I'm so sorry.
You're all
What'd you die to?
I'm so sorry.
I died to you.
I only hit you for 4.
Yeah, you had 1 life.
Oh.
I think you're at 1.
Oh, why didn't
you are at
why
1
didn't
if you
you
wanna go.
Titanic why didn't you Titanic brawl your 4/4? So you gave it +1/+1 and then 5 damage to me. I thought that's what you did.
So this brawl is actually it's a cheaper spell if you target something.
Oh, and you had to keep up 1 for the Tamios.
I had barely enough mana for Tamios.
Oh, so it's my turn. Oh, weird. Okay, so I'm at 1. I mean,
here, let me undo some counters here. I was already moving to my next comment. You take your turn.
Oh, and you don't have any blockers?
No, I'm open.
No, you have your 4/5.
Oh, thank you. The 4/5
okay. I will draw.
Or is it a 3/4?
3/4. He's a 3/4.
Okay, 3/4. And I've got a 4/4.
Oh, and you've almost got 10 mana in play. You just got to get this initiative from me.
I haven't got. I'm still at 8.
I mean, I think that I need to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I really wish I had an Opal Palace right now. That would be great.
Oof.
But I don't. We're just gonna cast the Thrall Parasite and Pucker. Gonna clench.
Oh
just
boy.
Keep the head down.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Because there's a.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll play this study hall for turn.
I might get another turn.
Ooh, wait! I get an Undercity thing. I get counters.
You do. You get counters to go on that Ivy Lane Denizen, or actually the Trampler, probably, right?
Yeah, probably the Trampler, but he's gonna go away with a kill spell soon enough here.
A kill spell?
Yeah, let's do this. I'll put 2 counters on the
What color has access to that? I don't know.
You know, I am praying for one.
Yeah, you know you are.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to move to combat. And we'll put counters on this stuff. I think that power is correct.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then we'll declare attacks. We'll throw the 10/10 with trample. At Regaligator, and then we'll just throw these 4/5s and 4/4s at Ryan.
So I am just dead. Yep. Well, let's see. I guess I can block both of them.
You can block them both.
Yeah, I have to. I must.
And that's a mono green kill spell right there, forcing your opponent to block. All right. I'm all done.
Are you what are you taking?
So it's 10. So if I block, then it just takes 6. I'm at 3.
Yep.
I mean, I have to. What
You
am
have
I
to.
kidding? I have to.
See, you thought I was going to close out the game. We got a couple rounds left to go here.
I
Oh, this
mean,
is
yeah, I think it
this
is over though.
desperate. Yeah,
Yeah, it's
it's
over.
over.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll scoop.
I'm gonna draw a card, and I'm going to sign in blood myself.
Nice.
Go out on your own
Nobody
terms.
makes me bleed my own blood.
Dignified.
That's how
one
you do
player
it.
elimination.
Or
Count it.
actually, even better is I'll just tap out for a buyback Evan Carr's Justice.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
That's
You got one
also
of
good.
those?
Yeah, right here. Yeah,
Oh.
I drew that one late.
Yeah, those don't age well in the hand.
Well, the Evan Carr's Justice was good. It's just I just didn't have any life. I think that the Armix swing. I think that's actually one of those situations where there's like an action bias. There's a tendency for action bias in humans in general, and
Yeah.
and it's actually, I think, in that position correct to do nothing, because you don't know what's going to happen. But if you do something, you know the outcome, which is like, which is that you die. So that
I think he just didn't need to swing both. I think
yeah.
if he had just hit the extort,
Keep
he
a
would have been in a
blocker,
better spot.
and even
Yeah.
like giving it haste meant that he had no blockers at all. So
Yeah, exactly. He would have kept the wall for
yeah,
blocks.
he would have had blockers for days. There's draws in his, like there's ways that he could have made it out. There's ways that maybe I took enough damage that he could kill me with one shot with cranial plating. I had a game
Yeah.
like this with Sailor's Bane recently where I was like felt completely out of the game. I hadn't done any damage to anyone, and I'll pull this up on screen here. Sailor's Bane. I hadn't done any damage to anyone the whole game. It was awful. And it got down to this point where it was like I was for those 4 players, and I had a chance to kill one player, and I did it. So it was like just us 3. And every time I was like, what do I do? I realized that the answer was certain if I swung and opened myself up. But what happened instead was that they were like, "Oh, he can't swing out, so he's not going to be able to kill either of us in one shot." So they attacked each other for long enough to the point where I could kill one of them, block the attack, and then kill the other. And I would never have gotten that if I had been like, "Oh, I need to be attacking with my commander," right? Like so I think in that case with the Armix situation is that the true, like the play that would most increase your odds of winning would be to hold back, or maybe attack with just one. Yeah.
I mean, it's tough. We put a lot of pressure on him early,
Mhm.
which you have to, because the tutor engine that can come online from that is just disgusting.
Yeah, it's very good.
Yeah.
It's one of the problems with Armix. I admittedly don't usually like playing Armix because you attract so much negative attention from the field. Like fundamentally, it's almost the same as Mayhem Devil, where you kind of like, when that thing enters play, everybody recognizes that the best thing in play is going to die every
Yeah.
turn. And nobody can allow that to happen. So usually what happens with Ghost is that somebody plays the Ghost, and either with the cast, somebody's going to counter it, knowing that they're saving themselves a lot of protection spells and counter spells and removal spells down the road, or creatures, or they kill it knowing that like they're putting that player like 2 or 3 turns behind. Because the second cast, they're never going to cast it for 5, or they're never going to cast it just, without any mana up. So they have to wait like 3 turns before they can cast it again. So it's similar with like Essior and Bird Horse too, where like the tempo swing is so significant if you disrupt their plan that they have to wait. They have to be careful. Like the second cast of Essior is almost always for 5. And then because they can't afford to lose it again. If they lose it again, then they're out of the game completely. And it's the same with Ghost. So that's where Armix and Essior comes in. You play Essior on 2, Armix on 3. Nobody can target your commanders. Hopefully nobody has counter spells, and then you start doing your thing. But even then, it's like you got to have unblockable and lifelink, because people are gonna come for your chops, dude. Like they're gonna kill you. Like
as soon as you start removing a creature for like
no mana,
no drawback,
turn my
right?
land
It doesn't cost you
into
mana.
a kill spell. Like
it's
it's too much. And this format is so creature heavy that you that like whether you're comboing or aggroing, like your creatures are important, and
Hmm.
and so I'm not generally an advocate of the ghost or the Armix decks for that reason. They're just too threatening in a format where the answers are better than the threats. So
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're also they just fall into very like hateful controlling lists, and like I just think in a 4-player pod you got to be developing your own board state a little bit more. And if you just get stuck removing things all game, you just draw hate.
yeah, it can be. It can be. I mean, this pod was also just tough, and he didn't have any life gain, and he had a lot of spells that cost him life to cast. The Vendetta, he has Snuff out in there. He definitely has Feed the Swarm. There's probably some form of sweeper, like a Crypt Rats or a Pestilence.
Hmm.
And so, yeah, that's the other thing is that my versions of that deck, and this actually goes for Night Veil Predator too, which is another control deck with a Voltron finisher, is like you have to have some really good lifelink in there because you won't be able to block. You're not going to have enough blockers, and you're going to need to be able to gain that life back while you go and deal with people. So there's interesting gameplay dynamics there, but it is one where like he was doomed. He was doomed from the get
Yeah.
go, right? Like
Yeah.
Marcy's, you like can't let that
I
happen.
honestly,
You
I
can't let
felt
that
like
happen.
there was a brief window where like I thought you two were gonna successfully hate everything out and then kind of just like work on us. But
Well,
That's what happened.
yeah, that's
well,
exactly. I mean, well, I
the
think
alliance broke down eventually, right?
But
And
I
part of
had
it was
to.
because Ryan was unfortunately taking DiPietro and stuff. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Well, he got the advantage. He definitely got the advantage out of that agreement, and he capitalized on it, which he should have. He
yeah.
definitely should have.
Yep, yep. And I think, and I had a a situation where well, actually, honestly, the Vicious Battle Rager was one of the best draws in my entire deck. Um, but and the arrest ended my chances. That
Well,
was
that was a
the
clock. I mean, it's either 1 or 5.
what's that?
You know, how much damage do you want to take with the battle rage? Do you want to take 1 and then die slowly, or block it and take
Oh
5?
no, 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 because the
Yeah.
Battle Rager wasn't going to be attacking. It's just a wall.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
I
so
think.
so
Yeah.
killing the Battle Rager, I think, was like was in a sense like making it so that the ghost player, well, it made me vulnerable, I guess, to being attacked, which like given your
I
board
mean,
state
it
where you
kept just enough creatures off of out
y-
of your board. You
yeah,
know what I
yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
Like
Oh
it
yeah.
was barely something was pushing through, and if the Battle Rager was there, it would not have happened. You
That
know?
being said too though, if the arrest had gone on the Loyal Guardian at the end, there may have actually been a chance um to get back into it, right?
Yeah.
Because the arrest on the Vicious Battle Rager didn't stop any. It didn't make you guys take less damage because the Vicious
Hmm.
Battle Rager was on blocking duty. Almost always is on blocking duty. A 1/5 is just not a very good attacker. It's an amazing blocker though. So that's one
True.
way to look at it.
Yeah. Yeah. That makes sense. That was yeah.
It's
What
amazing
else?
though. If you think about this game,
You
think
did a
about
good job holding on to your pestilence.
oh god, that
You worked really hard to hold on to it. I think it was to your benefit. I
I think
really
it
do.
was. Yeah, it was I mean, I just like had to. I mean, I didn't have any cards in hand. There was nothing to do, nothing to cast, just my commander. I need spells to cast. And unfortunately, the only card draw spell I really got was the Siphon Mind. I got a Phyrexian Rager and a Siphon Mind, and that was it.
Oh, that's
Everything,
pretty thin. Yeah.
yeah, which is really thin in a deck with 17 draw spells.
Right.
So I needed more. I needed to chain a couple of them together. So I was just running on fumes at the end. I had a Bonder's Ornament in hand and an Evankar's Justice is what I died with. Um,
Hmm.
so that's tough. But yeah, no, great. You know, the thing I wanted to reflect on there was just how many decision points there were in that game and all of the different interaction that happened. Pretty amazing. Like so much complicated decision making in this format. It's really kind
Hmm.
of like it's really deep. There's a
That's
lot.
why I like Pauper a bit more. It just feels like the consequences of like removing a permanent are a lot greater.
Way
Whereas like in
bigger.
EDH, the value of the cards is kind of high enough that like
Yeah.
the stakes aren't as big. You just have another bomb you're gonna play. You know?
Yep, yep. It's just endless bombs, and if you're just one for oneing your opponent while they're, playing big stuff that gets them tons of value, you're not going to win the game. But in this game, like that incremental advantage and stuff is huge, and that's like it's kind of the same reason that I think some people really like limited is because limited has a lot of that in it. Your decisions are really, really important around your permanence, and that's not to say they aren't in other formats, but like there's a lot of elements of limited in Pauper Commander that are really good fundamental magic. And in a lot of ways, Pauper and Pauper Commander is more like the game was originally designed. Like mopey creatures, small value, powerful spells, and yeah. So good stuff. That was really fun playing with you two. I enjoyed those two games.
Yeah, had a blast.
Yeah, no doubt. And Ravamati, sorry I didn't answer your question earlier. I didn't mean to leave you hanging. I know you asked this earlier. Were you planning for another one after this one? I think that's it for now. It's 10 o'clock here, so I am going to wrap it up. But I do look forward to playing with you another time. Last games I've had with you are really good, so definitely love to keep you coming back. And the same with you two. It was a joy playing with you. Those of you in chat who don't know, this is Charles Darwin and Regaligator. Both of you from Minnesota, right? That's right.
Correct.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Minnesota. We got some Minnesotans.
You betcha.
Oh, you betcha. Don't you know? It's funny. In Minnesota, people just sound like Canadians.
What was that? You cut out for me.
They cut off for a second.
Sorry, Minnesota people just sound like Canadians to me.
A little bit. I'm
That's a
actually
little
from
bit.
Wisconsin originally, so
Oh,
if
Wisconsin.
We're gonna,
Okay.
we're gonna go with Wisconsin.
The
Okay,
same thing. You can't just.
Hey, they're a bit more.
You throwing them under the bus?
Rural.
Yeah, of course.
I've been living in Minnesota for 10 years, so at this point, I say
you're a
Minnesota.
Minnesotan. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm basically Canadian because I live Bellingham, Washington, which is right up against the border of Canada in
nice.
Washington. So I'm like 25 minutes from the border, and so a lot of Canadians here. And I also spent some time like living and working in or living in Alaska, but traveling to over into Canada every day, multiple times a day for work. So
dang.
basically Canadian as well. But anyways, yeah, it was a joy playing with you guys, and we'll look forward to getting some more games in with you another time. And any friends of yours who also start enjoying Pauper Commander, get them in the server, and we'll get them plugged in.
Oh yeah, I'm always recruiting.
Cool, fantastic. Well, Ravamati says all good, fun to watch all the games. I got a lot of homework done, so I may have time tomorrow if I can get a little more done. Fantastic, dude. Well, good luck with the homework. And with that, I'm going to wrap up the stream. If you enjoyed the stream, leave a like, do the free thing, help support the channel. Also, subscribe to the content to make sure you get notifications about all the stuff that we put out there. And if you want to know about games like this one, these great games, these amazing pods that we've got with great members of the community, if you want to get notifications about that when we go live at unexpected or unscheduled times, hit the bell icon. And if you want to support the content, there's two ways to do it. We have a Patreon, which is our YouTube membership. There's a little join button right next to the subscribe, where you can join at different monthly levels, as low as $1 a month, all the way up to more premium stuff where you can get really amazing rewards from Clay and I. And those rewards are deepening. So definitely consider financially supporting us if you have the ability to do it. Clay and I were calculating, if we got $1 a month from all of the 450 people we have in Discord right now, it would fundamentally change my life right now, which is a crazy thing to say, but it really would. So yeah, consider supporting us if that's in your means. We've got a bunch of great content coming up, so look at the upcoming live streams in our YouTube channel, and you'll see a whole bunch of really cool stuff there. We've got a Pauper Commander Primer series that I'm doing where I break down some powerful Pauper Commander decks and give you the lowdown on how to play them and why we put the cards in the decks that we choose. We've got a lot of great content collaborations coming up too. So Commonaseurs of Fine Common Cardboard, thank you so much for showing up today. Hope you have a great rest of your day, evening, morning, wherever you are. And we'll catch you on the flip side. Peace.